Right, we are underway. Hello guys and welcome back to yet another live stream. It's Norwich City versus Coventry City in the Championship. Welcome along to everyone. Let's hope for a good game. From where I'm concerned, I'm hoping for a good result for Coventry, but I don't know, this is a bit of a bogey ground, isn't it? Welcome along, Coventry fans, Norwich fans, everyone. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this stream off to a flyer. Yeah, get involved. Hit the like button, subscribe, and get predictions in the live chat. Let us know how you think today will play out. What are your score predictions? Who's going to win? Who's going to score loads of goals against Coventry? Let's hope not. And I'm going to get the starting 11s up in a second and what to expect from today's game. I'll remind you of my prediction in case you've missed it, and I will have a guest joining me soon as well. Let's head to the live chat though. We've already got lots of people in here. We've got 75 people, which is absolutely fantastic. Hello, every single one of you. Danny, hi Matt, Sunderland fan. Good to see you, Danny. Obviously, Sunderland play tomorrow. Jacob says 1-1. Detailer's Coffee says 3-0 Norwich. 3-1 Coventry, says Simon. I love that. GHGN says my prediction is 2-1 Norwich. Well, I know that you, GHGN, love your facts, and the numbers for this fixture are just terrible for Coventry recently. We can never, ever, ever, ever beat Norwich. Ever. Today, let's hope it changes. My prediction, in case you missed it, is 2-0 Norwich. I'm sorry to be a pessimist. I'm sorry to rain on the Coventry parade, but let's look at this realistically. We never beat Norwich, plus we're not in our best form, are we? I know we're 3 games unbeaten, but Coventry have not got a lot of confidence about us, and we're going to come on to the starting 11 soon, which has raised a few eyebrows, should we say. As for Norwich, decent, mid-table at the moment, but you always associate them with pushing for promotion. Let's have a look at some more comments. Stephen says 3-1 Norwich. Nat says good afternoon. 1-1. Yellows, 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 says Soliv. Kieran says 3-1 Coventry from an Ipswich fan. Yeah, I can see why you're backing us. 2-2 says Soliv. What else have we got? Bassett Brush, good to see you. PUSB, 2-0 Norwich, 3-1 Norwich, 2-1 Norwich, 2-2 draw. It's a bit of a mixed bunch, but, well, I say a mixed bunch. A mixture of different Norwich victories and a couple of draws and the odd Coventry victory. So, if you've just joined us, get your prediction in. 9 minutes till kickoff, so don't go anywhere. Let's get those starting 11s up. In the meantime, hit the like button. We're on 59 likes, so 1 like away from 60. And actually, before we get the starting 11s, we have got a guest. Have you shut the door, mister?
Yes. Is it even a guest at this point?
Not really. You're always here, just sort of ruining the day.
I'm not a special guest, and I'm not a guest. I'm just special.
Yeah, that's true. How are you, mate? You alright?
Absolutely tired, but yeah, alright. We're playing Norwich. Yay!
We never beat Norwich,
We
do
never
we?
beat Norwich, and every time, I'm like, oh, I want to go to Norwich away. I want to go to Preston away. I want to go to Swansea away because I want to be there when it happens.
Well,
But it doesn't.
let's first of all give lots of credit to the over 2,000 Coventry fans that have sold out that away end today, and I really, really hope they come home with something. Whether it's a draw or whatever, imagine if we win. But honestly, I'm just hoping that they enjoy their day out, and hopefully Coventry don't let them down too badly. Let's get on to the starting 11s. Keep your comments coming, hit the like button, say hello to Burgie, and let's start with Norwich City on the left over here. Angus Gunn in goal, Fisher, Duffy, and look, it's Callum Doyle, the former Coventry defender, and he was given a little bit of, I don't know, him and the Coventry fans certainly clashed last time when Norwich came to the CBS. Christine, Nunez, McLean, Marcondes. You've also got Borgia Signs. Do look out for Borgia Signs. Cernak and, oh goodness me, I'm actually going to struggle with this one. Schwartua. Yeah, I'm dreadful with pronunciations of names I've not seen before. I am familiar with a lot of the Norwich team. Borgia Signs we know is dangerous. One thing that is a positive is Josh Sargent is out. Let me just check if he's on the bench. No, he's not. I think he's out for a little while. I'm not sure if he's back soon. Maybe we can get some Norwich fans to give us the facts on that. But they're still good, and they're good at home. Let's have a look at this Coventry City makeshift 11. Dovin, I'm happy with that. He's been decent lately. Van Evak, Thomas, Latty and Bidwell. I mean, that's not even right because they put Kitchen in midfield. So don't trust the BBC when it comes to these formations. I mean, I would imagine Kitchen and Latty could swap, or maybe it's a back five. Sheaf, Thomas Asante, Jamie Allen, Rodoni and Bassett. I would think, looking at the players there, it's going to be a bit more like possibly a 4-4-2 or a 5-3-2, depending on where Latty plays.
Sorry, I just noticed starting Bassett again up the front on his own. We've not learnt anything about having him with Sims or bringing him on off the bench.
Thomas Asante is also starting. Sims is on the bench. Let's just get it up on SofaScore, see what they reckon the starting 11 should look like. I mean, they've also put Liam Kitchen in midfield, which is a bit unusual. That can't be right. Anyway, let's take that down. What's people's thoughts? I would imagine we could be playing with 6 or 7 defenders today, knowing that Norwich like to attack. They are the favourites. They are the home team in Coventry. To be honest, I don't want to sound negative, but if we got out of here with a 0-0 or a 1-1, I would be so happy. Honestly, so happy.
I'd be kind of a little bit relieved because I want to be there when we beat Norwich. And I want to be at Preston when we beat Norwich.
So we can't win now.
No, we can't. No,
because if we win today, you'll be like, oh, I wanted to be there. I'm going to be miserable that I wasn't there. Can we just try and get a result and be happy?
We've all seen the second leg of against Middlesbrough a few seasons back, me on stream. We all know what I'm like.
Can you try and be cheerful today? And let's try and be realistic. Once again, I'm not trying to rain on the Coventry parade, but I know that this is a difficult game and Coventry are not maybe expected to get much from it. Let's just see. Let's just see how it plays out. As long as we don't get battered, that might be some consolation. But no, come on, please, lads. Let's get more comments going. By the way, guys, just takes 2 seconds. There is 160 people watching. We've got about 70 likes. So just take 2 seconds before the game starts to hit that like button. Anyone watching that might not be subscribed, whether you're a new person watching or whatever, feel free to subscribe. It takes 2 seconds to do that. If you are already subscribed, then thank you so much. Look at that, by the way. We could defo do 100k this year with your great support. Keep it coming. Let's read out some more comments. Dang Dunn says 2-0 to Coventry. Kobe says 2-0 or 1-0 to Cov. Dave says, I'm with you, Matt. I'd take a point all day long. Cheesy Potato says, Godfrey might join Ipswich if he does. That is betraying the club that started his career. Ewan says, as a Norwich fan, Coventry are long overdue a win against Norwich, so I'm going to say 2-1 Cov. I like your prediction, but I don't know how realistic it is. Sometimes, well, let's be honest, every time a team comes up against one of its bogey teams, which in this case, Coventry's bogey team is Norwich, a lot of the fan base will go, surely we're going to win. We're overdue a win. It just doesn't happen. No, I'm happy to be proven wrong today, guys. Honestly, I'm happy to be proven wrong. It
falls more to the side of probability rather than, I don't know what you'd call, due a win. It falls more of kind of, what's it been before? I mean, when was the last time I think it was 2009, wasn't it, last time we won at Norwich?
Yeah.
Preston, 1909.
Preston we've never won at in the league.
I do want to go to Preston.
Never.
I do want to do that.
Anyway, any more predictions? Any more for any more? The players are about to come out. There's 3 minutes till kickoff. We're 5 likes away from 100. Oh, and I've missed a donation. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Callum. Hi guys, how are things? Ready for snow? Yes, it should be coming soon. Should we have a look at the weather? Yeah. Thank you so much for that donation. I'm good. How are you?
Oh mate, I'm buzzing now. I've heard snow.
And I hope you are well as well. Let's have a little look at the weather. Are we due snow in the next couple of days or something?
I used to love snow until I realised it's just cold rain.
Okay. It says there's a chance on Thursday. It says there's rain over the next few days. Let's see, I guess. I don't mind a bit of snow.
Do you want my prediction or what?
Let's get your prediction, Burgie. By the way, guys, 1 like away from 100. Next person to hit the like button makes it 100. Thank you so much. Burgie, 2 minutes till kickoff. What is your prediction?
I'm going for a weirdly optimistic 2-1 goal.
What are you on about?
I'm sorry. Should I leave?
Yes.
I don't know. This
No,
is the time. This is the time it's going to happen.
I like it. I like it.
I may as well go for it because if it's going to happen, it's going to be a 2-1. If we're going to win, it's going to be a 2-1. It's not going to be a 1-0. There's going to be more than 2 goals in it.
Right.
It's not going to be a 1-0. It's going to be a 2-1.
Okay.
We're going to, and it's going to be a Callum Doyle own goal.
One thing I would agree with you is I don't see how Coventry are going to get a clean sheet today.
Yeah.
The defence makes me nervous. I think we have. Let's look at the reality of things before we get into this. Obviously, we follow Coventry a lot more closely than we follow Norwich. Norwich are decent. They did beat Luton 1-0 last time away from home. Their last home game was a 1-1 against QPR. They scored right at the end. As for Coventry, it is 3 unbeaten, but the fixtures have been quite nice. This is a difficult game. And look, I respect the fans following the club, and I really hope they get something to come home with. But I just think we lack confidence. This team really does lack confidence. I don't know what it is. We've said it before. It's the same stuff. We lack a leader. Let's hope something's changed over the last couple of days. Let's hope now it's January. We can bring some players in. And Frank Lampard goes over to shake hands with Thorup and Jack Wilshere, of course. He's part of Norwich City now, isn't he? He's a former Arsenal player, wasn't he, Jack Wilshere? He's a good player. Frank Lampard has shook everyone's hand. Oh, there's Delia Smith. Where are you?
Don't stop that.
Let's be having you.
Bless her. Your only party piece.
I love Delia Smith, though. Don't you think
Is
that's
she there
fantastic?
just because of the meme?
Do you know what? I'd love to see Doug King go on the pitch and give that a go. Where are you?
Oh, so she's the owner. Sorry, I don't know much.
Yeah. No, Delia Smith.
Oh, I thought she was just a random guest that got a bit drunk once and then.
Well, she just ran onto the pitch.
Well, I thought she was a kind of a B-list celebrity, and she got.
Well, she is, isn't she?
She was chucked a load of. She was chucked a load of sherries down her, and then.
Oh, that's it. But there she is,
Aww,
and there is a minute's applause. By the way, Norwich, of course, in their traditional home yellow strip with the green shorts. Coventry are playing in the third kit today, so the black and gold kit.
And I'm in.
It's nearly 3 o'clock, so kickoff is moments away. Burgie is whacking out the pink shirt. They're doing a minute's applause, like I say, before the game starts. Thank you once again to Callum, who donated. Thank you to everyone that's helped us get to 100 likes. Let's read out a few more comments. Mike says 3-3. James says 2-0 Norwich. Raymond says 4-1 Norwich. Rupert says 2-2. Dang Dung says PUSB. What's Dang Dung?
Cow dung?
Is that you?
No.
It's you.
Okay,
I was going to say that's one of our inside jokes. Matt, Norwich have till Tuesday to respond to the FA for signs. What did he do? Spitting in the 74th minute at a player versus Sunderland. He might get a 6-game ban. Oh wow. It's a shame he's not banned for today because as a player I do rate him. But if he is guilty of spitting, then that is at someone. That is so bad. Like I say, minute's applause. And the game is about to get underway. Like I say as well, we will be keeping up to date with the Premier League and Championship scores. We are live across everything, giving you the goals. Thank you once again for your great support. Any last minute predictions, get them down below. Hit the like button, but the game is about to get started. So let's get the timer started.
I am in love with their goalie kit. That is really nice.
Quick couple comments. Caroline says 2-2. George says 3-1 Coventry. Andrew says can't find a stream. What else have we got? Greetings from Coventry supporter in Australia. I love it when we get the viewers from all over, especially Australia. The Coventry fan base is all over the place. And like I say, there is a sort of, what do you call it? A little sky blue army going in Australia, which is fantastic. Right, here we go then. The game is getting underway. Norwich City versus Coventry City. Fasten your seatbelts for what should be an entertaining 90 minutes, should we say. I'll tell you what I do expect. This is from a neutral point of view. Obviously, I am a Coventry fan. I think there will be goals. I would be surprised if there's just one goal or no goals. I think this game will have goals. What are you saying, Burgie?
Well, there's one on either side of the pitch, so there will be goals. They're not going to be yes, no, definitely. It's going to be a bit more of a head-to-head, a bit more. What's the word I'm trying to say? A bit cagey because where are Norwich? Are they mid-table?
They are mid-table.
We're mid-table, so we want to kind of.
Well, I don't know. I know we're both sort of mid-table, and if Coventry win, I think we'd move level with Norwich. But I think Norwich are more likely to reach the playoffs than than Coventry. But let's hope I'm wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong. Norwich City are attacking from left to right as we see it. Coventry City have the ball with Bassett. He holds onto it for 1 second and loses it. And Norwich come forwards now. This is opening up nicely. A switch of play and there you go. Well, oh, geez, what have you done there, Latibode? Yeah, he loses the ball, but then he wins it back with a crunching challenge.
Oh, dear.
And Coventry City just need to find their feet. Don't do anything stupid in the first couple minutes. Oh, goodness me. Dovin goes round their forward player there, and then he launches it. And it'll go back to Angus Gunn in the Norwich goal. 0-0 after 90 seconds.
Sorry. How accurate is the lineup then? You were saying it looks a bit.
I can't quite tell because it's only been a minute, but let me work this out. Where is Kitchen? Where's Kitchen? Kitchen's like on the left. Yeah, no, it's a back five, isn't it? It's Latibode, Thomas, Kitchen, Bidwell, Van Evak. Which makes sense. I honestly think sometimes you've got to be a little bit negative, a little bit, I suppose you could say, pragmatic, and just sort of work out the environment that you're in. Got to defend sometimes. Stay in the game. Can Coventry make the first chance of this game? Here's Kitchen, who's playing sort of left centre-back. He gives it to Bobby Thomas, who's playing centre-back. And then to Latibodia, who's playing right centre-back. And he goes back to Oliver Dovin, 0-0, 2 minutes. Thank you once again to everyone that's joined us. How many viewers have we got in the house? We have got 220. Adam says, can you say hi to Jason? Yes, hi Jason.
Big Jace.
How you doing, Jason?
Big Jace dog.
Let's have a look at some more comments. Frank Lampard, Sky Blues. Joe says, Cheesy Dobbin is on the bench. Here come Norwich. There's been no goals in the Premier League and Championship 3 PM games just yet. And that'll be a free kick to Coventry on the edge of our own box. Let me just fill you in on... Hey, Leah North became a member. You love to see it. Let's have a little look at... let's say a big thank you to Leah. Thank you, Leah.
Thank you, Leah.
Cheers, appreciate that. Leah North just became a member. I just saw the little emoji thing flashing up there. I was just going to fill people in on the scores from today. Tottenham 1, Newcastle 2 is a full-time result. I predicted that, actually. Have a look at this. We've got Blackburn 0, Burnley 1 as a full-time result. Big result in the East Lancashire derby. We also had Stoke, Mark Robbins Stoke drawing 0-0 with Plymouth. Not the best start. And then it's Swansea 1, West Brom 1, a last-minute equaliser for Swansea. And we now have a goal in the Championship. Hull City are currently beating Leeds 1-0. Shot here from distance from Milan. Van Evak goes over. That'll be a goal kick to Norwich. 0-0.
One thing I don't like at the moment is this one up front.
Well, it's sort of two, isn't it? Because we've got Thomas Asante up there as well.
Oh, is it? Because the table, the layout of the...
I know, I sometimes don't... Well, like I said before, the BBC formations and what have you, they can't figure Coventry out, but to be honest, neither can we sometimes.
No one can. Lampard can't.
Norwich City playing it out from the back.
Is it going to be... I mean, you never know. It could just be a 0-0. I know we said there might be lots of goals, but I don't know.
Mate, honestly, a 0-0 would be a good result.
We should be saying that.
What do you mean we shouldn't be saying that? Sometimes you've got to say that. At Cardiff, a draw was a bad result from where I'm concerned. I'm not saying I love draws, but sometimes in games away at Norwich, who are really good at home most of the time, you think
I think
a draw wouldn't be that bad. But let's see how the performance is as well. I mean, you know, let's see if we can create anything here, because we've won a free kick on the right-hand side, just inside the Norwich half, and everyone is lining up just outside the box for a free kick to be floated in here for Coventry. 5 minutes, still 0-0. Come on, please, make something happen. It's Sheaf with the switch, and Kitchen goes up for it. What a save! What a save! Oh, he's offside anyway. Liam Kitchen. Oh. What a goal that would have been. I don't think he's scored for us yet. He scored a couple of own goals, but...
Have you getting notifications of the game?
No. That's just my phone pinging, so I've silenced it. But 0-0 on 5 minutes, and that was the best chance so far. He was offside. Let's have a look. Is he quite far off? Yeah, well, he is offside looking at the replay, but I tell you what, the keeper was at full stretch. It is a good save anyway. It does seem to me that Liam Kitchen, like when we have a free kick in that kind of position, he gets caught offside a bit. I think he did when he came on in was it the Millwall game or something? He came on and he kept being offside. Coventry have given the ball away cheaply here. Here come Norwich, and they'll get a corner. Corner to Norwich on 6 minutes.
I think what annoys me is that we let kind of the mental side of it, like, oh, we never win here. Then every time the players play at Norwich, oh, we never win. And we just, it might not, credit to Norwich, but it might not be that they're better than us. It's just the fact that we never win here, and players just let that negative mentality affect how they should be playing.
I suppose it's also maybe a bit of a law of averages that there's so many different teams that you play. There's always going to be one that you won't do well against, and one that, like for example, Sunderland, we never seem to lose to them at the minute. Touch wood. Yeah. And then there's teams like Norwich and Preston that we just can't beat.
But it's not like because they're amazing against us. It's the same old thing, and it becomes a pattern and just this cloud above your head.
I think certain teams, like Preston in particular, their physicality is something we struggle with. Anyway, here comes the Norwich corner. It's headed away to the edge of the box. It's still alive. And Coventry City win a free kick inside our own box for an offside offence. Right, let's go to the scores. We did say that Hull City were winning. There's also a goal in the Premier League where Brentford have scored. And it isn't Mbuemo or Viso. It's is it Kevin Shard? 1-0 to Brentford. And in the Championship, Hull are winning. And look at this, Sheffield Wednesday with Jan Valery. And let's have a look at what people are saying in the live chats. Play up Sky Blues, says Leonard. Robin's managing another team, doesn't feel right, says Simon. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I can't get used to that at the minute. Coventry seem to have a lot of bogey teams, says Alex. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? If you can't have too many, otherwise you're not going to get promoted. And
that's what I mean.
We've got about 4, maybe 5.
It would make sense if there's a correlation. Are they all, do they all have the same style of play? Or is it just that, oh, this is another bogey team. Oh, we never beat these.
I couldn't tell you. Different factors for each, maybe. Here come Norwich. Plenty of space on the right-hand side here as they advance into the Coventry final third. And a good challenge from Bobby Thomas. Get it out.
You've got another member, by the way.
Oh, did I just miss another member?
Another zombie.
Let's have a look at this. Ella, love to see it. Welcome to the Matt SD members. Thank you so much, Ella. And thank you once again to Leah as well. We've got a couple of new members there. Thank you so much for your support. Let's push this door too while Burgie goes off somewhere. 0-0 on 9 minutes. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Lofted ball forwards. Borgia Signs is offside. Yeah, so reasonable starts. Reasonable. I won't get too carried away because it could suddenly get away from us, but so far, so all right, should we say. So far, so all right. Latibodia smacks the ball long here, and Coventry just not holding on to it for very long, which is a bit of a problem because, Norwich are going to keep coming at us when they get the ball back. 0-0 as we come up towards 10 minutes played, and Norwich have a throw-in inside the Coventry half. Let's have a little look at some of the other scores. Any changes in the Premier League or Championship? There is a goal for Man City. An own goal from Kufal against West Ham. Man City are 1-0 up now as well. So there you go. What we're saying, it's been an okay start.
For us, yeah.
That's what I mean. That's how desperate things are. 10 minutes and we haven't conceded, and I'm like, come on.
Well, Sante's doing something.
The forward players haven't had much of the ball, but they're trying to press the Norwich players. I think that's a good thing as well, because although we're quite defensive with 5 at the back, we are also giving ourselves something up front. We've got the 2 up top that are both putting pressure on Norwich defenders while they've got the ball, which makes them think, okay, you're not quite as comfortable as you might seem. And then the 3 in the middle for Coventry have got to try and hold it together. Jake Bidwell has a throw-in for the Sky Blues down the left-hand side. It's flicked in the air by Radoni. And then it goes to Kitchen. He smashes it long.
It's a lot of head tennis at the moment.
Kitchen with another header as Coventry City try and jostle things forward. Here's Radoni. He's done pretty well there. And it's going to be an offside against Bassett. 0-0. Let's have a look at some more comments, guys. How are people doing today? There's been a Borough goal, someone's just said. Should we just check in on that? Has there? There has. They're showing Coventry what you should do against Cardiff. 1-0 Middlesbrough. Latte Lath strikes again. Let's go to your comments again. Simon says, I'm loving the new black and gold top. Nice. He's got one himself. Are you going to do any sort of League 2 content in the future, says GHGN?
I like your League 2 content.
I tend to do like predictions at the start of the season, but I'm kind of spreading myself a little bit thin with Premier League, Championship and League 1 this season. So possibly is the answer to that, but Championship is my focus and Premier League. And then I've enjoyed doing League 1, I'll be honest, this year with Benjamin Bloom. Come on, Cov. We need to win, says LFC. And someone's also told me there's been a goal at Vicarage Road. There has. Watford 0, Sheffield United 1. It's Gustavo Hamer. Sheffield United lead Watford 1-0. Gus Hamer with the goal. 12 minutes played at Carrow Road. Here come Norwich down the left-hand side. Oh, that's a good pass. Here's a chance. Cross. Just about flicked away. Shot from distance is dragged wide. Goal kick to Coventry.
I do feel like our defence is a little bit more...
Come on, it's still 0-0. Come on.
Well, it's obviously because we've got that extra man, but our defence seems a bit more proactive, I'd say.
It's holding firm as well at the minute. I mean, with the Cardiff game, they were already 1-0 up after about 5 minutes, and then, you know, they really were the better team in the first half, whereas it's been a bit more steady from Coventry so far, but like I say, I won't get carried away. Once again, guys, let's do a little plug. Keep your comments coming. Make sure to drop a like. If you want to have a comment read out, then get involved. We're 1 like away from 150. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, help us out by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you if you already have subscribed. Here come Norwich. There's a chance. It's blocked. Coventry hold firm for now.
Maybe Kitchen offers a bit more kind of, I don't know, control, a bit more leadership in defence. I don't know.
Possibly, I'm not sure.
Because he got a load of red cards, he strikes me sort of person.
Got a load of them.
Because he loves it. He strikes me sort of person who's very, you know, up for, I don't know, a bit more hardcore.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
He's up for a bit more hardcore.
Yeah.
Here come Norwich, and they're pushed back to the halfway line. You all right, mate?
I've got really bad cramps. They're coming and going. I don't know why. Sorry, I just...
From watching Coventry.
Yeah.
Straining. Oh, dear. Chance.
Oh, he
Good
slipped.
save.
Very lucky he slipped, though.
Best chance of the game for Norwich, that. It was a lofted ball forward. So was it Borges Signs? He took a good first touch. He forced a save, and now Coventry come on the counter-attack. Here's a chance for Coventry. Bassett crosses, and Norwich get it out. Do they? Well done. Bidwell gives away a free kick to Norwich. But, yeah, really good chance there for Norwich. A real warning shot, and Oliver Dovin does pretty well to stop it. Let's watch this again.
He slips. It really helps us at that point.
It's a good switch. It's a good first touch. He hits it. Not a lot of power. Dovin saves, and then you're right. Was it Signs? Yeah, just as he's about to take his rebound, he slips over, and Coventry just about got it away. 0-0 as we come up to 15 minutes. Oh no, here they come again.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Too ruthless for Cov.
That's a foul. Latibodia wins a free kick. 0-0 it remains. Ben Sheaf is having a word with the referee.
Oh, he's having a giggle.
Find it interesting that Josh Eccles is on the bench today and Jamie Allen's starting, I must say. So, just a reminder, Middlesbrough, Hull, Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United are all winning in the Championship, and there's now been a goal in the Premier League again, and it's bloody Cole Palmer for Chelsea. Again, 1-0 to Chelsea. Here come Norwich. Ben Sheaf, just about hangs on to the ball, and he gives it to Liam Kitchen. Kitchen smashes it, and it will go out for a Coventry throw-in because it was blocked. Coventry throw-in inside our own half. Let's catch up with the comments. How are people doing? Dovin is the better keeper. That's you.
The reason I'm doing it is because Kelly awards memberships, and that's why. I'm trying.
You're trying to become a member.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does.
Simon says, "I tell you what, I don't miss Collins." I've got to be honest. A few weeks ago, I think Collins was probably my favourite. After the performance at Sunderland, I thought, oh, he's not too bad. But to be honest, there hasn't been a clear favourite for me this season. Recently, though, Dovin is looking more like the part. He is the future as well. You look at his age; he is the future. I was just a bit worried about him being maybe a little bit too young, but you've got to try and build his experience with games, and he's done all right recently. We need him to play well today, and he's made a good save so far.
I don't seem to notice the age of keepers. I don't know if they're the same, but when we have a young keeper, I just assume they're all like 25 odd.
There's a chance for Norwich. Good cross. Thankfully, it isn't actually, and it's going to curl away. Van Ivac clears it, and that will go out for a Norwich throw-in. It does feel like Norwich are just turning the screw a little bit. In fact, it'll be a Coventry throw-in, thankfully, and we can get a little bit of respite.
Do you feel like Lampard's grown into the team?
Quite
a hard question, I guess, but
you've got to give him time. You've got to give him time. You've
How
got
long?
to. He definitely gets the season. He definitely needs January, which he needs backing in January. And to be honest, it's not like he's done terrible. Our points per game is better at the minute, although he has had some reasonable fixtures. These are the games where it'll be interesting to see what he can do, because this is one that we'd always lose with Mark Robbins, but yeah, we'll see. Here come Norwich. Well done, Latibode. Yeah, can Coventry make something happen here as we come forwards? Here's Thomas Asante. Go on. Go on. He's done well there.
Very well.
Here's Van Ivac. You're too slow. Goes for a Coventry throw-in, but Thomas Asante did dance past a couple of players, and you want to see that from him.
He's yet to impress me with his finishing, but up until that...
Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, is Coventry take the throw-in quickly? Is there a chance on? Come on, Bidwell. Keep this alive. Goes out for a Norwich throw-in. What the West Brom fans did say was he is so wasteful, but he works so hard. They loved his work ethic, but they were like, oh, God, he could have scored double the amount he did if he was just more ruthless. And I don't know, are we seeing that? I think a lot of Coventry fans have criticised his finishing because he's missed some good chances and not really set the world on fire. But so long as he's working hard, that's what we've got to take at the minute, unfortunately. And let's hope he can make something happen.
When people misspell my name, Burger.
Oh, here we go. Go on. Oh, it's a foul.
It's went down way too easily there.
Free kick to Norwich on 20 minutes on the edge of their own box. Let's have a little look at the Premier League scores. Still 1-0 to Man City, Chelsea and Brentford. Any changes in the Championship? Watford have equalised against Sheffield United, and Bristol City are winning against Derby. Birmingham City have taken the lead at Wigan as well in League One. And let's catch up on a couple of comments. Someone's just said Oxford have scored, have they? They have indeed. Blimmin' heck. Oxford United and their promotion promotion push carries on.
Promotion shush.
Preston 0, Oxford 1. Rodriguez scores against the run of play, which means that out of all of the Championship 3 PM games, this is the only one without a goal at the minute.
Again.
Not that I'm complaining, to be honest, because 0-0 is not terrible against Norwich away, as I've said before, but let's see. Here come Norwich now on 20 minutes. Lofted ball forwards. Well done, Van Ivac. Well done, Jamie Allen. Get it out. Yes. What's that?
When would have you predicted the first goal? Because we forgot to do that.
Oh, yeah, definitely wouldn't have said in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I'm going to say 38.
Maybe we'll do that for the second half or something now.
Okay.
Here come Norwich. Signs. Good block. No. Oh, no.
Lads, don't concede
Oh,
this.
what a save by Dovin.
Mess from the defence, though.
Emiliano Marcondes tried to score some sort of like, what would you even call that? Like a scorpion kind of goal. I'm interested to get another look at that, but Dovin does well, and it'll be a corner for Norwich. Dovin's made 2 decent saves now. Got to hang on in there.
No,
you'll get holidays for doing that.
I know.
So
okay, I don't want a membership anyway.
Yeah, I just thought. Norwich 0, Coventry 0. Corner ball for the Canaries. In it goes. Headed in the air by Ben Sheaf, and Liam Kitchen gets his noggin on it. And Norwich go back to the halfway line. That'll do for me. That'll do for me.
Is this better from Cov compared to previous games against Norwich?
It's okay. Like I said, I don't want to get excited because it's 22 minutes, mate. We could still lose 3-0 or something.
Well, I wonder if there's a stat, the average minute first goal scored in these ties.
Well, we lost 1-0 to them at home, and I think the goal came on about 54 minutes or something. Norwich just keeping the ball inside their own half as we're now halfway through the first half. Let's go to the comments. Leah says that little break has done Dovin well. Yeah, that's a good point. Possibly done him some good actually. Yeah, he's been pretty solid since he's come back. Is Dovin pronounced Dovan? Says Kelborn. Do you know what? I don't actually know. Dovin, Dovan. What's the other one?
Stop the ball going in.
Dovin. No one says it like that. But
it's not French.
Dovin.
That's Italian.
Sorry, that's Italian, isn't it? You do the fingers. That's definitely Italian. That's how it works. Norwich 0, Coventry 0. Go on, do it in an American accent.
Darwin.
What is that?
Good boss, Darwin.
Norwich 0, Coventry 0 on 23 minutes. Matt, do you think Cov will finish above Norwich this season? Asks Rob. Ask me after today. If we win, then definitely. If we lose, then definitely not. I don't know. It is a good test today, isn't it? Ref. Free kick to Norwich on the halfway line. He wasn't going to give it at first, and then he paused, and then he gave it. At least they haven't scored in their first attack. That's what usually happens, says David. Yeah, that's a good point. I hope you haven't jinxed it there, but I think you're right to make that point. There's been an equaliser at Middlesbrough, by the way. Middlesbrough 1, Cardiff City 1. And as I say, 0-0 here on 24 minutes. Who's going to the Sheffield Wednesday game, by the way, guys? I'm going to try and secure my ticket today or tomorrow, but yeah. I saw Sheffield Wednesday have sold out. 5,000 they're bringing. And it means that I'm going to have to move seats because they've sold...
Oh, what?
They've sold our seats to the away fans because it's a different allocation for a cup game. Here come Coventry on a counter-attack. Radoni, Bidwell, or... Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Coventry City score on 25 minutes. It's Milan Van Ivac. Come on! Yes! Come on! Get in there! Yes! Yes! It's not sexual assault. Come on, are you not happy?
I'm happy now.
Oh, you liked that, did you? Let's hope we score another. Let's have a look at this goal again. Radoni plays it out to the left. Jake Bidwell fizzes in a cross, and Milan Van Ivac, unmarked, sticks it in. 1-0 to the Sky Blues.
I don't know why, but it feels like that's the first time we've scored first against Norwich.
Well, I don't want to... No, I shouldn't say it. No, I will say it because it is a fact, but I don't want to tempt fate. We did go 1-0 up at Norwich last season. We lost 2-1. We are going to be made of stronger stuff this time round.
I'm just annoyed I'm not
Let's hope we win it.
We need to go. Should we make a deal? We'll go to every single Preston game until we win.
I can't deal with that much losing.
Okay.
I can't, mate.
Because this might be the one we win. And I'm not there.
Let's not get carried away. It's still early days, but it is a very, very good start. 1-0 to Coventry. Whew, need to get my voice back. Good goal.
Very good goal. Well taken. Cool, calm, collected. That's what our first shot on target. Is that right? First. No, there was the header.
That was offside though, wasn't it?
Is that not classed as a goal?
No, because it wouldn't have counted.
Well, that's some stats. That looks better for us, doesn't it?
Come on, yes. The game is back underway. Coventry have possession inside our own half. Here's Milan Vanevac.
I wish we could turn this TV up to hear the singing, hear the chanting from the Cov fans.
Throw into Coventry inside the Norwich half. Wow, let's get your reaction, guys. Get in, says Leah. Here come Coventry. Yeah. Is Milan off to Galatasaray now, says Kelbon. No, he's not allowed after that. Cheesy Potato says it will still be 3-2 to Norwich. Well, you could be right, but let's hope you're not from a Coventry perspective. Here comes a Cov throw-in now. Yes. Come on. Imagine if we doubled our lead.
3-2. That's gifting us another goal, though. That's quite good for us. So thank you. We'll take that.
Would we?
No.
Throw-in. Goes into the box. Headed away. Norwich deal with it for now.
Oh, automatics. Here we come.
Oh, dear.
Roll over Sunderland. Cover on their way.
Here come Norwich. Good challenge. It's better. Bidwell. Allen. Kitchen. Nothing stupid, boys. 18 minutes to half time. Let's not do anything stupid. Here comes Thomas Asante. Is he onside? Oh, he can't keep it in. Goal kick. Woo!
Does anyone talk about your
Calm
kissing?
down, lads. We went 1-0 up at Pompey. I know. But can we not enjoy it? Can we not enjoy
It's
it?
a little bit later than that goal.
I'm not going to let myself get carried away, but I'm happy. I'm happy.
Could I get a yes or no in chat? When I grow my hair out, should I get it cut like Bassett?
Ooh. Goal kick.
That's
to
one.
Norwich. You take over for a sec, mate. My throat's sore.
Yeah. Should I get my hair cut like Bassett, do you reckon? Grow it out? Because I've got the colour for it. My last name
Grow it out. His hair's shorter than yours.
No, on the sides it is. It's, look, more of a kind of a bowl. I don't know. I had it cut like Yoko's and that was a laugh. Wasn't it?
Here come Norwich.
Maybe you should be screaming so much. Your voice went out.
Chance for Norwich. Oof. Cleared away for now.
It's definitely better with Kitchen with the addition. But are we lacking
You speak
midfield?
too soon, mate. Shot. Saved by Dovin. Hold on to it.
It was quite straight to the keeper there.
Could have deflected. Did it? Could have done, but
To be fair, with an extra man in defence, there's more chance of it deflecting.
I suppose that's a downside. Yeah, still 1-0 to Coventry.
Nunes.
29 on the clock.
Has he played for the Prem team, Nunes?
Norwich's keeper's kit is absolutely hideous, says M. King. The force is with you, Matt. Fancy a 1-2 win for you, says Ed. Oh, mate, I hope. Thanks again for your great support, guys. Keep it coming. Like I say, make sure you've dropped a like and subscribed. We get some really good support in these streams, so really appreciate it. Wherever you're watching from. In fact, where is everyone watching from? Let us know in the live chat. Comment which place you're watching this stream from. Norwich free kick on the halfway line. They move it over to the left-hand side. Borgia Signs is offside there. And that's going to roll back to Dovin. 30 minutes played. 1-0 to Coventry.
We can't keep it like this if you want to. If we want to win this, we got to get another. Because
let's see where people are watching from. Let's go up. Ireland, my home, Doncaster, Canada. What else we got here? New Forest, Coventry,
New Forest,
Singapore, Earth, Scotland, Greece, Nottingham, my house, Norwich, Cumbria, Ipswich, South Africa. There you go. Well, thank you to everyone for tuning in. It remains 1-0 to Coventry. The camera pans in on Josh Sargent there. He's not on the bench, is he? He's in the stands or something. Well, he's next to the bench, but I don't think he's literally on the subs bench, is he? No. Any Norwich fans, when do you expect Josh Sargent to return, by the way? He's a dangerous player. Remains 1-0 here. Bobby Thomas with possession goes over to Latibodia. There's a long way to go in this game yet.
Oh.
Do we fancy a second goal? We're going to get a corner. Corner to Coventry. Come on, lads.
Make it 2, then we can relax a little bit.
I agree, mate. 1-0 is such a dangerous score. Even going into the final few minutes. It'll be a long old stream if it stays 1-0 right till the end.
Although not as successful, they've created more chances than us, and all it takes is one to go in before our mentality drops.
A goal changes the game, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let's see if Coventry get the next one. Radoni is going to put in an outswinging corner. He's going to wait for the referee to sort something out in the box.
Which is why I don't like Radoni taking it from the left. Outswingers. Is Sakamoto alright? Is he injured?
He's on the bench.
Oh, okay, because he took a knock last game.
Yeah, he limped off, didn't he? Here we go. Radoni. Oh, it's hit the first man.
Oh, I hate those.
Still alive here for Ben Sheaf to shoot from distance.
He should have had a bit more confidence on that.
Just too gentle. It was such an easy gather there for Angus Gunn. You got to sort of
on their toes.
Got to hit those ones with your laces, really, haven't you?
We've kept them on their toes though. We've showed we want to score.
Yeah.
I mean, with Kitchen, that was the benefit of that. You know, offside, but it shows we have a want.
Well, yeah, mate. Like I say, even though I like that we've got a back 5, I also like how we're keeping 2 up top and sort of trying to cause them problems while they're passing it around at the back. And yeah, here come Cov.
This is where Gustavo Hamer came in handy.
Lofted ball over to the left. Good touch from Bidwell. He's had a decent game so far. He picks out Radoni. He's under pressure. Goes back to Bidwell. Oh, love that. Bidwell finds Radoni. Edge of the box. He's in the box now. Radoni.
No one there. Oh.
His cross is intercepted, but Coventry are causing Norwich problems here.
That was sexy, that was.
It was very sexy. The ball goes back to Dovin and Coventry will start again. Really good so far. Really good.
Chugging along.
Dovin smashes it long here. Bidwell
takes a knock.
Goes up for the ball. It's collected by Norwich and always a foul by Ben Sheaf. It's a naughty one. It's a yellow card.
That could have been straight red. He's got to be careful there. He's put his foot way too far out.
It was a little bit naughty. I think yellow card's probably right.
Sheaf didn't just do a hand gesture then to the ref, did he?
It's not dangerous. It's just late. So free kick to Norwich inside their own half. Let's have a little look around the grounds. Anything changing? The Premier League still 0-0 at Villa, 0-0 at Bournemouth, 1-0 to Chelsea, 1-0 to Man City and 1-0 to Brentford. And in the Championship, nothing's changed since we last spoke to you. And we can now say, now that Coventry have scored, that there has been a goal in every Championship 3 p.m. game.
Love to see it.
Free kick against Bobby Thomas for an accidental handball in the middle of the pitch. Let's catch up on the live chat, guys. How's everyone doing? Sargent is quality but never fit. Would imagine Norwich will be looking to move him on as bound to be a big earner. Remember the days after the break, how strong we were after a Mark Robbins chat. What else we got here? Matt, this is the last league game without Sargent. There you go. Loads of comments in here, which is great to see. Who do you think will win? I'm not going to call it now. I did say Norwich at the start of the game, and I don't want to be negative and still say Norwich, but I don't want to tempt fate and say Coventry, and then it isn't. So I'm not going to say anything. What are you going to say?
This is lovely.
There you go. 10 minutes to half time. If we can get in with that lead, that would be fantastic. Bobby Thomas clears the ball and Norwich have a throw-in inside the Coventry half. Thank you once again for your support, guys. How many people we got watching? 270. Brilliant. But we haven't even hit 200 likes yet, so come on, hit the like button. I think we're 5 likes away now. So get involved. Your support is brilliant, whether you're a Coventry fan, a Norwich fan, or neither. Like and subscribe. 9 minutes to half time.
That's flown. Weirdly, that's flown.
Time flies when you're having fun, mate. Norwich have possession inside their own half. Coventry try and apply a little bit of pressure.
Oh, you've been to this ground, haven't you?
No, not been in.
Did you? You didn't do the hotel thing on lockdown, did you?
No, you know I didn't.
Yeah. What do you mean you've not been in?
I've been past, like, through Norwich.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Here come Norwich City. Oh, okay. Thank God for that. Dovin's there.
I feel we could, if we had Preston away next game, we could so do it.
Mate,
Jinx and
I'd hate back-to-back games against Norwich and Preston.
Does that ever happen?
That'd be a difficult couple of games. Must have done at some point, mate.
How are Preston doing?
Preston are losing to Oxford at the minute.
In the table there, because they're one of those teams where they start off really well and then they drop, then they bring it back a little bit.
I'm not going to look at the table until the
Sure.
end of the game, mate, because I'll see Coventry have moved up the table while we're winning, and I don't want to get my...
That
don't
sounds
wanna
like
get
a
carried
you problem, doesn't it?
Well, you can look at the table now, but you won't do it because that's a you problem. Exactly, mate. You don't like it, do you? Don't like a bit of sass coming back your way. Norwich still trail, but they come forwards here. They've got a bit of space down the left-hand side. Coventry have kept their shape pretty well today, but it can take one moment for Norwich to equalise.
I wish I had the knowledge like you to commentate more.
What do you mean by that?
You're good at talking about it. I just go, Brissett's got the ball. Like you're very free flowing, which is why you're a YouTuber. And I just sit here and watch and wait for us to win or lose.
Look at that. The possession says 65-36, which would round up to 101%, interestingly. Camera pans in on Frank Lampard there in the dugout.
Ducking out.
Coventry win a free kick inside our own half. Let's go to the scores. Anything changing in the Premier League or Championship? Not a lot of activity in the last couple of minutes. What about in League One? Barnsley are winning. Mansfield are 2-1 up. Birmingham are 2-0 up. Let's head to your comments, guys. Wickham now 1-0 up, says GHGN. Are they? Did I miss that? Yes, they've just scored against Blackpool.
It's all calmed down a bit since the goal.
That's good, mate, to be honest. You don't want it to be too much of a basketball match. What else have we got? Norwich, Preston and West Brom away, says Steve. Sounds like a very tricky run for Coventry, doesn't it? Norwich, Preston and West Brom. Chuck in there like Burnley. Who else do we struggle against? Swansea. That'd be the run from hell. Mate, we've got too many. But then interestingly, you know, there's good teams like Sunderland and Middlesbrough that we tend to do pretty well against. So.
I mean, it's not really a bogey team, it's just like, there's no logic to it.
Well done. Ben Sheaf picks it up, goes to Thomas Asante. Bassett would have been offside anyway, but Thomas Asante's pass was intercepted. And 5 minutes from half-time, Coventry still lead, and you're right, I mean, not a lot's actually happened in the last 5 or 10 minutes, and that's fine, I guess. Better than being under lots of pressure.
That's caused concern if Brissett's, offside all the time. He could score some crucial goals, and they're offside.
Well, I'd imagine Sims will come on for one of them in the second half. Norwich keep possession inside their own half for now. Callum Doyle. He gives it straight to Jake Bidwell.
Take it.
And then Bidwell finds Bassett. Bassett is offside.
Offside? It is concerning because it might be that point where we need one goal and.
Do you remember Bakayoko? He was always offside, wasn't he?
20 goals back here, okay.
Playing football the offside way.
Where is he now?
Offside. Somewhere offside.
AFC offside.
Even like when he stood in Sainsbury's, he's offside. Norwich keep the ball for now. 4 minutes to half time.
Was that because you spotted him in Sainsbury's once? Or was it,
No.
who was your mum spotted a Cov player in Sainsbury's a few years ago?
Right, okay.
Wilson?
Oh, I think it was Jamie Allen. I think my mum saw Jamie Allen and she was taller than him. Here are Coventry, and it goes out for a Norwich throw-in on the halfway line.
Willis. Willis
there you go. There's been a goal in the Premier League. Man City have doubled their lead. Man City 2, West Ham 0. Erling Haaland back at it with the goals. Surely it's too late though for Man City to try and win the league, but they'll definitely try and chase down that top 4, won't they? Coventry still lead here at Norwich.
God!
Offside.
Oh, okay.
Offside against Norwich there. Yeah, there was a chance on, but yeah, offside. If you have just joined us and you're a Coventry fan, you are not seeing things. We are winning at Norwich. A long way to go though. Let's have a look at this Norwich chance again. Oh, he's so far offside. So far offside, yeah.
Are we not going to mention Mr. Victor Gyökeres?
What's he done now?
He's won like top goal scorer of the year or something in the world. 64 goals.
Mad, isn't it?
It
doesn't surprise me anymore though. He's just like the guy's on fire.
I really hope that he appreciates who taught him.
Who taught him?
Mark Robbins.
That's it.
Well, still got pictures. Came from.
Still got pictures of Mark Robbins up in his bedroom, like above his bed. Ball goes out for a Coventry throw-in. We're getting towards half time, which is good. Sam says 8-0 Liverpool. You'll never walk alone. Liverpool are playing Man United tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to share your predictions for that one. I think it could be a bloodbath. Matt, you're going to do a watch along for the next FA Cup game, says Jason. No, I'll probably go to it, so I'll probably vlog it because it's a home game. I could always, get to home games, whereas away games, I'll try and do some. I'll probably do a live stream for the FA Cup draw though, so do join us for that. As for the next Coventry live stream, probably, I think we've got Blackburn away at the end of the month, so that's the next one. But the next 2 games are actually both at home. Sheffield Wednesday in the Cup and Bristol City in the league. Coventry have a free kick on the halfway line here, which Radoni
takes well.
Smashes towards the Norwich box, and it's lost, and Norwich come forwards, and Latibodio is going to have to deal with this just about.
Careful. Just don't lose concentration, lads. Still be confident. Is he on? He
is. But it's going to be a goal kick to Norwich. We're nearly at half time, lads. Bassett's gone down, crashing into the cameraman there.
Oh no!
Speaker the devil. Because he fell on the speaker. You get it? Never mind.
It was a good shot. Camera shot. How was mine not funny?
Bassett is just down at the minute. He fell over like trying to keep the ball alive, and he crashed into the cameraman and some speakers behind the goal.
Don't laugh. Do you reckon the cameraman's got a good shot of it coming in?
Maybe.
That is concerned. If he's injured, then I don't know. Why is the camera not showing the set?
If he's hurt himself, it might be inappropriate. I don't know. No, he's going to get back up on his feet. He's just going to have to come off for a second, though. Bassett, well, he is off at the minute. He is off the pitch. The game's just going to carry on.
Let's have a look at this then.
Yeah, it's a bit of nothing, really, isn't it?
It's more the landing, because there's those of you that can't see, it's like there's a little dugout bit where the cameraman sits, and he's fell into it.
Norwich City have the ball inside their own half as the 4th official adds 2 minutes.
Speak of the devil, that is actually quite funny.
And Borgia signs is caught offside. Or is it a free kick for pushing Milan over? The Norwich fans didn't like that decision. Well, he pushes him. He pushes him. Yeah. It's a free kick, mate. So it's 2 added minutes. We've played one of them, guys. Oh, I need to do that thing where I stop the timer, guys. I'll just pause it here. Even though the game is carrying on, I'll let you know when it is half time. But I'm just going to pause the timer there, guys, just so I can sync it back up in the second half. 1 minute of stoppage time to go. And it's a Norwich throw-in on the halfway line. Guys, let's see if we can get to 230 likes before half-time. We're 3 likes away. So do hit the thumbs up button. Thank you if you already have. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do get involved. Hit the subscribe button. But if you have, you are a legend around these parts. Norwich have possession inside their own half. Seconds to go of the first half. And Coventry might just be able to launch one last quick counter-attack here as Radoni
come on,
finds Bidwell. And now Bassett. Here's Jake Bidwell.
He's quick enough. He's too
tackled and Norwich clear it, but only for a Coventry throw-in, and that will take us towards half-time. It's not half-time just yet, but Coventry are still leading, and we've got a throw-in to come. This has been a very good half. I think you could argue the best half under Frank Lampard. But as we know, football is a game of 2 halves, so we need another good half to come. But it's not half-time just yet. The referee doesn't blow.
He'll blow now, surely.
Yeah, half-time. There you go then, guys. Ooh. At half-time, it's Norwich 0, Coventry City 1.
I'll take it. But like I said before, we can't settle until we get a 2-goal cushion.
We're 50% of the way towards a good result, but there is a long way to go, guys. And like I say, last season, we came to Norwich, we went 1-0 up, we lost. So, yeah, a long way to go. Coventry could do with a second, but no, I'm not going to be ungrateful. We're 1-0 up, and I think we played pretty well. If you've just joined us and you want a bit of a first half analysis, I think it's been a pretty even game, actually. We've both had good chances, just we took ours. It was a really good attack down the left. Cross came in. Van Evak arrived on the right-hand side, sort of in the middle of the box, I guess, but took it well. Dovin's made a couple of good saves, and there you go. Norwich 0, Coventry 1 at half-time. Get your thoughts in, get your reactions in, hit the like button. Let's read some of your comments as well. What are people saying? 1-0 away win would be good. Well, it would be, yeah, but there's a long way to go. Let's see. What else we got? Matt, Swansea fan here. What is your score prediction for Swansea versus Cardiff? I don't know. When is Swansea v Cardiff? It's not for a few weeks, is it? Yeah, 18th of January or 16th of January. I'll get to that when we do predictions for that week. Speaking of predictions, here she is, my sister, Sophie. Imagine if we actually win. Sophie, don't do that. Don't do that to me. I don't want to, no. Don't even want to think about it just yet, because I'll get my hopes up. Why are you looking at me like that? What? What? Would you want to say something?
I know if we win, that I'll get a load more kisses off you. Won't I?
Maybe. Maybe. I've calmed down now.
Listen. We gotta get a second. It needs to happen.
What did I say at the start of the game? I'd be surprised if we kept a clean sheet.
And you'd be surprised if it'd be less than 2 goals.
That would mean that Coventry, do need to maybe go out and get the second, but you've got to be so careful because Norwich can hurt you. I don't know. Let's have a look.
It's not like Norwich are going into the break thinking, this is a game to lose. No, the game's still on for them.
He's side-eyeing you. I think he likes Sophie. Yeah, maybe. Nunes is the GOAT. What else we got? Cov got to get through first 10 minutes of the second half. It's a good point. Sky Blue Bones endorse it. I love that. The Blue Baron says, could Cov be in the fight for the playoffs? Let's just see how today goes, and then maybe we can look at the table. But I'm not even going to let myself look at it at the moment. Let's have a look at the halftime scores. Keep your comments coming, guys. Villa 0, Leicester 0, Bournemouth 0, Everton 0, Chelsea 0, Palace 1, Man City 2, West Ham 0, Southampton 0, Brentford 1. In the Championship, Bristol City 1, Derby 0. McNally scored, former Coventry player. Hull 1, Leeds 0, Middlesbrough 1, Cardiff 1, Norwich 0, Coventry 1, Preston 0, Oxford 1, Wednesday 1, Millwall 0, and Watford 1, Sheffield United 1. As I say, Gus Hamer with the goal. I'll give you a quick flash of the League One scores if you want to have a look at those. Like I say, Birmingham winning, Wickham winning, Wrexham drawing as things stand. And let's go back to the comments. Keep your comments coming. Any questions, get them down below. We're now 2 likes away from 250. So hit that like button. Thank you once again. Your support's been brilliant. It seems like we've got quite a few Norwich fans in here as well, but the Coventry fans are always consistently good. So thank you to both of you for joining us today. Will you do the FA Cup predictions, says Lucy. We will. I've already written down the fixtures. So, yeah, no Premier League and Championship next week. Just one big, fat FA Cup predictions video coming on Wednesday. So look out for that. I think we all knew Cov would win. Norwich need a new manager, someone said. Don't say that. We haven't won yet. I'm not even going to let myself get carried away. As far as I'm concerned, it's 0-0. It's 0-0. We need to go again and not let ourselves get carried away. What else have we got? What do you think about BBR v Burnley? I think you're saying Blackburn v Burnley. Good result for Burnley is what I can say. I haven't seen the highlights back, but Burnley scored through Zian Fleming on 60 minutes. And East Lancashire derby, massive result for Burnley in the end. Blackburn sort of kicking themselves now, dropped points. Well, is it dropped points? Yeah, I suppose they could have got a draw out of it maybe. I don't know. Ipswich fans supporting the Blues, says Sean. We've got any Ipswich fans in here cheering for Coventry today? Ella says, Matt, did you hear Sheaf's been linked to Leeds? Yes, Ella, I did hear something about that.
Is he good enough for Leeds?
I think the thing is, the rumours always go around, but yeah, there's always been a bit of interest in Ben Sheaf. One thing I'd say is I just don't think he's been that good this season.
Yeah, now is the right time, if any time.
I've seen some Cov fans saying, to be honest, I don't mind him going now, but I don't know. There is a good player in there, but we've just not really seen it this season, have we?
I think when we're less under pressure, when we're a bit more comfortable in the table, that's when he shines. But when the pressure's on us to win enough games to survive, I think that's where pressure gets to him a little bit and he can't really lead as well. By the way, any Cardiff or Swansea fans in there? I asked this before and you didn't know, Matt. I was chatting to a Cardiff fan, a bubble game or something. Whenever you two play, it's the only bubble game in the UK,
right?
Which is where away fans are in this like bubble of police escorts and they're completely separated because it kicks off, and a lot of fans boycott it because they'd rather not have the bubble, so they just don't go. So if that rings a bell with anyone, please somebody confirm that, because somebody said that to me after a few drinks in Tenerife. Some Cardiff fan, and I don't know if it's legit, but anyway. I'm with you on the nerves in this. We have to get a second. I keep saying that, but as soon as it goes to 1-0, Norwich has the upper hand because they have the momentum, and then our mentality kicks.
As soon as it goes to 1-1, do you mean?
Sorry, yeah, 1-1. Then our mentality kicks in as, here we go. The last thing you want is, here we go. Because you just shut off and you let the inevitable happen. Well, come on, get a second. Push. We've been class. For us, against Norwich, shouldn't be saying that, but we've been class. Beset, I am concerned. The offsides, it's just like you say, Sims will come on. But when it isn't Sims, it's concerning, It could be the difference between winning and losing, and we don't want to be kept from getting caught offside. It was controversial, but could have been the difference going through to Man City in the FA Cup. Yes, it's good. It shows that they're.
Well, there isn't VAR in the Championship, is there?
No, but it's still kind of.
I get your
point.
point.
Me a little bit like. Ugh.
It's weird. I think what Bassett and Thomas Asante's roles are today seems to be just to apply lots of pressure to the Norwich players when they've got the ball in their half.
Keep them on their toes.
To keep them on their toes, I guess. And when we've come forwards, I mean, trying to think what good chances we've had. There was the header, like you say, it was offside. Van Everk scored. We haven't actually had lots of dangerous chances. I do think out of the players that are available, I think Sims is probably still the best goal scorer. He's on the bench. Maybe he comes on in the second half. We try and get him to get the second goal or something. But I don't know. This game is so delicately balanced. Let's get those stats up so you guys can see them. And then we're going to do full-time predictions. Let's see what you guys have to say. Here's the stats at half-time. So possession, Norwich have had more. They've had 65% of the ball. Well, 64.8, but you get my point. Shots, not a lot in it. Norwich have edged shots, and they're slightly ahead on shots on target and touches inside the box. The Coventry keeper, Dovin's, made a few good saves. You've got to highlight that. Then Norwich have had 2 corners to Coventry's 1. It's very, very delicately poised, and I thought it was a very even half of football. And to be honest, it's nice for a change that Coventry are 1-up in a game which is even. Sometimes in these kind of games we go 1-0 down just because we haven't got a cutting edge and the other teams do. This time round we've just been, well, we took our chance and Norwich haven't taken any yet, but let's be honest, they're going to come out strong in the second half. They're attacking towards a big end of Norwich fans. I'm not sure what that stand's called, but they're going to have chances. Let's do full-time predictions. It's nearly 4 o'clock, so the second half is coming up. Get your full-time predictions down below. I'm curious. Have people changed their minds? What's your thoughts? How's this going to finish? Let us know. Burgie, what did you say originally?
So
2-1 to Cov.
2-1 Cov. You know, clutching at straws. I feel like the only way that's going to happen is if Norwich get an equaliser. I think if it's 2-0 Cov, I don't feel like Norwich will come back.
No, why couldn't we get a second and they pull one back, but they don't have enough to...
Could do.
I would worry if Norwich score next that they're more likely to win the game at that point. Do you not think? I don't know. What are people saying? We'll make our minds up once we've read your comments. What's the full-time score going to be? We're asking you guys. Oh, here we go. Let's scroll up. There's quite a few. 3-0 says Kobe. Bassett needs to be more aware, says Simon. Let's have a look. 1-1 draw, says Robert. 2-1 Cov, says Andy. George says 3-0 Cov. 2-0 Cov from You'll Never Walk Alone. 2-1 Cov from Brenton. 4-1 Norwich from Reese. And to be honest, I know some of us might laugh, like 4-1 Norwich, it could happen.
Oh, yeah.
I hope it doesn't. I don't think it necessarily will be 4-1 to Norwich, but I certainly think this game could flip. 45 minutes is a long time and Coventry only have a slender lead. I really, really would be proud of us getting the win over the line in this kind of game, but there's a long way to go. Let's keep reading out your comments. 2-1 Cov, says Brenton. 1-1 says Robert. 2-0 Cov, says Blue Baron. I'll keep my initial prediction, says GXGM, which was 2-1 Norwich, wasn't it? Still thinking 3-1 Cov, says Simon. Got an Ipswich fan there saying 2-0. They just have to go in strong. Yeah. Any more comments? 2-1. It'll be 1-1 at 67 minutes, says Claudia. I think he's saying 2-1.
Prediction for goal.
Norwich. George send 3-0 to Cov. What else we got? Burgie, why don't you go manage Plymouth? You seem to know a lot. There you go.
That was sarcasm, wasn't it?
No, you're probably better than Rooney, mate.
Well, wow, that's an insult. Oh, you know better than Rooney. Anyone does.
Right, let's do our predictions because the players are just about to come back out. It's 2 minutes past 4. What am I saying?
And what minute?
I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. Don't want to rain on the Coventry parade, but look, I'm happy to not go for Coventry, and Coventry proved me wrong, if that makes sense. I'm going to go 1-1. What are you saying?
Oh, do I change it? I get half points if I change it, or should I keep it?
Yours could still happen. Mine can't happen anymore, because I originally said 2-0 to Norwich, and obviously Coventry have scored, so...
You said 2-0 Norwich. I am half tempted to go 2-0. If we get
2-0 Cov.
I am tempted.
Phew, that'd be some result.
2-0 or 2-1, but to keep it official, I'm going to stick with 2-1. I'm going to say to Cov. I'm going to keep my points. If I get that,
I hope you're right.
I'm going to double down and get I'd rather 2-0.
Well, either way, mate. Just any win would be amazing.
On the 68th minute, there will be another goal as well. What are you saying?
Go on then. What minute is the next goal going in? Let's predict that while we're waiting. Lift your feet up.
Do you know what's weird?
Naughty boy,
We
messed my rug up now.
We both know there's going to be another goal. It's like we're just waiting for it to happen.
I think there will be. Yeah, feel free to say there'll be no more goals, but I'm going to say the next goal will go in on 65 minutes.
Ooh, 3 minutes in it.
What are you saying?
68.
68. Oh, right. Well, the players are coming back out here at Carrow Road.
Someone's got their boff roller. They all look cosy and warm.
A big 45 minutes awaits. Norwich 0, Coventry 1. Let's have a look. 90th minute, 67th, 89th, 64th, 50th minute, 67th, 73rd. And Michelle is saying 2-1 to Coventry. You love to see it. Guys, thank you once again for your great support. How many likes did we get to? 265 at half-time. That is amazing. We could actually hit 500 for the first time in ages, so do keep it coming. Once again, thank you if you have already got involved, but while we're just getting the second half back underway, make sure you've hit the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and the players are back out and the ball is about to get rolling. I'm going to put the clock back on there, but I'll sync it up when the game gets going again, so just wait a few seconds because the ball is just about to get rolling.
I do like the refs' shirts, by the way, the sky blue. At least we know they're on our side. They look smart.
Coventry attacking from left to right, which is kind of towards the away end, but the away end is sort of down the side in the corner. And Norwich attacking from right to left. Here we go then, guys. The ball gets rolling. It's Norwich 0, Coventry 1, and I will sync the clock back up when we get to 46 minutes 20. Is Rooney getting battered? Someone's just asked. Well, Rooney's fired, mate. Plymouth actually managed to get a draw today without him, so there is some slight improvement going on down there. Let's go Coventry, says Robert. Let's see. It will stay as it is, says Jason. I would be happy with that, but I'm sure I will age quite a lot having to just wait for a 1-0 win to come in this game because, as we know, Norwich will have their moments. Here come Coventry, though. Imagine if we could get a quick early second half goal like we did at Cardiff. Here's Bassett.
30 seconds or something.
It's about 40, wasn't it? 40 seconds into the second half.
No.
Oh, here come Norwich.
Oh, dear.
Come on, Kitchen. Stand him up. Yes! Liam Kitchen. Come on.
I weren't keen on him before, but...
He's got a mistake in him, Liam Kitchen, hasn't he?
Save from Darwin. Not really a save, it's more of a collection.
Early intervention there from Oliver Doven.
Darwin.
Cross comes in from the left-hand side and he gathers it.
Save?
And we've made it through 1 minute of the second half and it's still 1-0 to Coventry. Yeah, as for Liam Kitchen, like I said before, he has got a mistake in him, but I agree. I think because most of the defence have been making mistakes recently, you've got to let him have a go. I've synced the clock back up now. 46 minutes on the clock, so there you go.
He's a little bit of a liability when it comes to, challenges. 3 red cards over a season. He missed out on 8 games because the last one was there wasn't a game.
And a couple of own goals last season as well. Two in one game.
Was it? Who was that against?
Cardiff.
Oh.
The Cardiff fans were saying, can we sign Liam Kitchen?
That's hilarious.
Well, because he was more effective for them than he was for us. Here come Norwich. Edge of the box. They're teasing Coventry here. We've got... someone said a very good point in the comments. I can't remember who it was, but about the first 10 minutes being really important. You've got to ride out a bit of pressure. And Coventry just about head it away for now.
Well, they've got more to play for, haven't they?
Not really. I mean, we're both, like you said earlier, both sort of mid-table. Both got a lot to play for.
Well, they've got to keep the game going for them.
They've got more to attack for, I suppose you could say, if that's the point you're making at the minute.
They've got
they're
an easy
losing.
task, essentially.
Oh, I don't know if it's easy, but well done, Milan. Van Ivat gets it out. It'd be a Norwich throw-in. Oh, jeez, this just feels horrible. I just know it's going to be a long old arm. I just would love it to be comfortable, but you know that's too much to ask.
The Coventry fans are not used to comfortable.
Norwich City have the ball inside their own half as we come up to 48 minutes, which means Coventry City have now made it through 3 minutes of the second half. Slowly but surely getting there.
It's the little wins, isn't it? Hey, 3 minutes and 10 seconds now.
Just got to eat up those seconds.
Can't believe it hasn't actually been 2 goals so far. I thought it would be more.
Norwich smashed the ball forwards. Dovin's going to have to come out and deal with this. He does. He smashes it up to the halfway line. He's out of his goal. But he retreats in time. But Norwich still come forwards. Borgia signs. Here's a chance. Goal kick to Coventry.
Compose yourself, lads.
The chance goes wide.
And again, as a defender, could you be put off because you've got all the home fans behind you?
Maybe. Well, no. At the same, you're a professional footballer, mate.
No, I'm saying that if you're shooting towards your fans, you know, it spurs you on a little bit. So surely the opposite effect the other side.
Sort of siege mentality, mate. You got to protect that goal, haven't you? As a defender.
Oh, do you know what I did notice? So I watched the Celtic Rangers game. Something that I noticed, which I am quite shocked, but also glad to see. There was somebody, I think, throwing a vape. You know, as a.
You were glad to see that.
No, as a projectile, and police came and put it in a evidence bag.
Right.
I just wasn't expecting it, but it's good to see they're actually taking it seriously. You know, that use evidence against somebody, and you know, means that if you get caught throwing, you could have a life ban.
Well, definitely. If you're throwing a vape on the pitch, mate, it's dangerous, isn't it?
Mm.
Norwich with possession inside their own half as we come up to 50 minutes. Coventry have had a bit of defending to do already in this half, and there's a good challenge there as it goes out for a throw-in to Norwich on the halfway line. Let's catch up with what people are saying. How's everyone doing? Norwich not the same without Sarah, says Sar. Jamie, the biggest waffler going, says Cookie. I agree.
You're the one that likes waffle, man.
7-0 to Coventry, says James. I'd love that to happen. Simon says 1-1 by the 50th minute, and Cov will smash the second and third at 71st and 80th minute. There you go. There's a sort of specific prediction from Simon. Here come Norwich now on 50 minutes, and it's going to be a Norwich corner. I don't like it. I don't like it. It just feels like this is going to be such backs to the wall. Like, it already is, and we've only played 5 minutes. And Coventry look a bit nervy, but at the same time resolute for now. Norwich, we've got time on their side at the moment, really, and a corner to come. Here we go. Corner's whipped in. It's headed away by Ben Sheaf to the edge of the box, and Jamie Allen smashes it away. Go on.
Away. Upwards, more like.
And now Coventry might even counter. Here's Thomas Asante. You've got to try and find the early pass there. Oh no, he'll still keep going. He tries to find Bassett, and it's a foul from Bassett, I think.
He's always going to fall down.
Norwich come away with the ball. Jamie Allen. Oh, go on. He's won the ball back for Coventry. And then he goes down, and he doesn't get the free kick. And Norwich will spring on Coventry here. Here they come down that left.
It's out.
No, it's still in. Borgia signs, cuts inside, crosses it. Great ball. Header, save. Oh, yes. He hangs on to it.
There.
Dovin hangs on to it. And, mate, I'm not going to be able to do 45 minutes of this. Oh, my God.
But the quality
Norwich
from both teams
scare me, mate. It's a good save. At first, it's a pretty routine save, but he parries it, and then he just about jumps onto it before another player tried to follow it in, and it remains 1-0 to Coventry on 52 minutes. Oh, mate, I'm sweating.
You actually sweating?
Not really, but like I am going to be if it carries on like this. We need another goal. We can't hang on like this, can we? Is there an option to mute Jamie, says Cookie? I know.
Right, well, come back when you don't predict 1-1 against bloody Plymouth, mate.
That's true. Cookie, your ball knowledge is just as bad, if not worse.
Oh, XG Wildlife. Oh, shut up.
XG Wildlife.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that bear was going to kill that snake. I don't know, how would they measure that?
Do bears kill snakes?
Yeah, mate. Wear them as belts. Here come Norwich down the left-hand side. Coventry City clear it for now. How's things going, by the way, Cookie? Can we give Cookie a big round of applause? I think he's... Was it 60k you hit the other day on YouTube? He's flying on every platform at the minute. Here comes Bassett. Ooh. Norwich with a good challenge, and they clear it. Yeah, keep up the good work, Cookie. Smashing it on literally every platform, like I say. Dovin finally coming good, says Steve. He is today at the minute. He's made a couple of good saves, and he's certainly kept us in front, really. Here's Ben Sheaf for Coventry as we now have it on the edge of the Norwich box. We've got to keep trying to get the got to try and make sure there's a bit of action going down in their end. Otherwise, it'll just be non-stop Norwich, and that'll surely lead to a goal. So we've got to try and keep pushing them back up.
Redoni's
into
been
their own
class
half.
recently. I'm starting to warm to him now. He's looking less wasteful. His feet and trick shots.
Good question to the Coventry fans, actually. Has Redoni been signing of the season?
No.
Who has? I'd maybe say he has.
Mason Clark.
That's a good point. It's between them then, isn't it? Because Mason Clark's had a run of like 6 games where he was the best
Redoni's
player.
wasteful.
But Mason Clark is now injured, and Redoni's at least played, well, pretty much every game, hasn't he?
Yeah, I just.
I'm always saying, like, best signing, it's got to be Redoni or Mason Clark, surely.
I'm not over keen on Redoni because, like I say, he's a bit wasteful. He misses his chances. Yeah, I don't like his corners, outswingers, but in this game, he's been quite good. Like that back pass and stuff.
Oh, well done, Liam Kitchen. Gives it to Thomas Asante, and here come Coventry. Thomas Asante is trying to line up a shot here from 30 yards.
It's too late.
He gives it to Jack Redoni, and Coventry are on the edge of the Norwich box. Redoni, now Milan Vanevac. He goes over to Liam Kitchen. Kitchen finds Jake Bidwell. Bidwell, Ben Sheaf.
Would you make any changes?
Come on, lads. Coventry go back to the halfway line. But what we can now say is we've made it through 10 minutes of this second half. It's still 1-0 to Coventry. 35 minutes to go. We've got to tick them off one at a time. But can we find that second goal? We've got the ball. Still inside the Norwich half. Oh, it was nearly a chance. Here's Redoni. This is a bit better from Coventry in terms of holding on to the ball and giving Norwich something to think about.
I want Asante to get a goal.
This is good football from Coventry. Vanevac.
Nice.
Redoni.
Go on, lad. Go.
He goes down. It'll be a throw into Norwich.
Got to win. It's a foul,
lad. Free kick to Norwich. Throw into Norwich inside their own half. Right, there's been a goal for Sheffield United, by the way. Brooks has scored. Let's catch you up on some goals. Oh, I like this. Free kick to Coventry, right on the edge of the box.
Didn't you say it's a throw-in? It was a throw-in to Norwich.
Yeah, and they've just given it away. And Coventry have won a free kick right on the edge of the box.
Who's taking this?
Let Milan have a go. Let him get a second. It's right on the edge of the box. You've got to hit this. You've got to drill this. We had a free kick in a similar position against Cardiff and we wasted it. We've got to really try and test the keeper here.
If Milan gets this, would he climb up a little bit more in your
estimations? Mate, he's been good today. I think it's just the inconsistency that frustrates you because he is, like you saw it last season, he was one of our best players, and then this season he looks nervous to go forwards. Anyway, Coventry free kick right on the edge of the box. Redoni and Milan Vanevac stand over it. Norwich are going for 5 men in the wall.
We've got a draft excluder as
and
well.
one underneath the wall. It's a really good position, this. Got to try and test that keeper. Come on.
Come on, Asante. I'm calling it. Asante's getting the goal. Header. He needed last game. Just topped it over.
Well, I think you got to shoot instead of cross. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. It's really close, this. Coventry free kick then on 57 minutes. Milan. Oh, he skies it. At least he got it past the wall, but he couldn't get it down in time and it goes over.
No, Milan. Not good.
Goal kick to Norwich. It's not even that close actually. He put so much power on that. He's blazed it. Right, let's catch up on the scores then. Sheffield United are 2-1 up at Watford. Wednesday still lead. Oxford still lead. Coventry still lead. It's 1-1 at Middlesbrough. It's 1-1 at Hull. Leeds have equalised. And it's 1-1 to Bristol City. In the Premier League, Man City are 4-0 up now. And Aston Villa are 1-0 up against Leicester as well now. Chelsea and Brentford still lead. And it's goalless between Bournemouth and Everton. There is your latest. And here at Carrow Road, still Norwich 0, Coventry 1 on 58 minutes. Norwich free kick inside their own half. Let's go back to the live chat. How are people doing? Let Lampard take the free kick, says Kyle. Should have done, shouldn't they? What else we got? Kitchen plays some tasty football. I like that. Just predicted an away win there. Their first ever, someone said. Which game are you talking about? I don't know what that point was. Here come Norwich, 2 seconds.
No, please don't do it. Get it out, lads, get it out! Get it out!
Oh, how have we survived?
Davin, what, it fell over like
How have we survived that?
5 foot out the box.
Jamie Allen nearly inflicted a goal against us here. Here's a chance there. Norwich crossed it in.
What was Davin doing?
Jamie Allen. Oh my God, what were you doing?
Get back, Davin!
Oh my God, that is the mother of goal mouth scrambles that Coventry have just about survived here on 59 minutes. So a cross came in from the right-hand side. It actually went past everyone and reached Jamie Allen, who was running into the edge of the box. He accidentally sort of miscontrolled it and sent it back into the danger area. Then 2 or 3 Norwich players tried to get the shot off. It kept being blocked and then it's gone out for a goal kick. We've survived.
What would have Eccles done? Eccles would have got it out.
Jamie Allen, though, that was... Mate, he nearly cost us there.
He's our weakest player, isn't he, Jamie Allen?
Possibly, but I don't like to think of it like that. But he is
awful.
He's terrible. No, he's. Oh, here we go. Ben Sheaf might have to come off here.
I think we should bring Torp on.
Well, maybe. We have got a few decent players at our disposal on the bench. We've got Eccles, we've got Torp, we've got Sims, we've got Sakamoto. Speaking of subs, Norwich City are about to make a double substitution here with Dobbin and Onel Hernandez coming on. Cernak comes off.
It's Dobbin for Dobbin.
So it's Cernak for Onel Hernandez. And Dobbin comes on for somebody. I'm not sure who at the minute, but there we go. Who came off? They're not going to tell us.
Not allowed to know. Secret.
Oh, jeez, what faff. There we go. Oh, the player I struggled with earlier. I'll let you have a go.
Schwartru.
Schwartru.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
It does sound like a Pokemon. And Coventry City are going to make a change here.
If I was into Dobbin.
Josh Eccles is going to come on, I believe, for Ben Sheaf, who's had to come off.
I feel very confident with
It's
Eccles.
a big half an hour still to go. Ben Sheaf might have been forced off, to be honest. He wasn't like in a lot of pain, but he was supported on his way off, and then Eccles comes on.
Who takes captain then?
Oh, maybe Bidwell, I'm not sure. But here we go. The game is back underway after those subs, and the ball is in the middle of the park.
The longer it goes on like this, the more I fear Norwich can get a late equaliser. And the later the equaliser, the less time we have to clinch it back.
But also the less time they'd have to then go and get a second as well. You've got to try and look at it that way as well. Not that I'd be too... I still think big picture a draw wouldn't be a bad result, but I'm not saying I want a draw because we're winning, aren't we? But you get my point as the later it would take them to equalise, the less chance they'd have to win it as well. But here come Norwich. I still think a second for Coventry is crucial, but here's a shot from distance for Norwich and it goes out for a goal kick. And take your time, lads. Take your time. Guys, let's do a plug. Let's do a plug-a-rooney. There's 300 people in here. If anyone watching hasn't hit the subscribe button, get involved. Let's see if we can get 14 more people to do so today. Thank you if you already have, but if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Let's check in on the live chat. What are people saying? How are people doing? We have to win these games if we want to close the gap to the playoffs, says George. I agree. I mean, if there is any chance of that being possible this season, you win these games. And as well as that, it's a statement, isn't it? As much as I said before the game, a draw would be very impressive. Imagine if we actually won. I'm not going to let myself get carried away yet. There's still 27 minutes to go. Here come Norwich. Oh, it's a teasing cross. Bidwell heads it out. It'll be a corner to Norwich. There's still a long way to go. Oh, dearie me. Got to defend this. Here's a stat for you. Shots on target. Coventry 2, Norwich 6. I think this is their 4th corner now as well. Come on, lads. Defend this. Oh. They're taking their time with it. And here we go. The corner is an outswinger. It's flicked on. Oh, it's in the woodwork! It's hit the woodwork. Still a chance. Oh, it's scuffed. It's
How
wide.
many times has it gone there?
Goal kick to Coventry. We survive. Mate, I can't do this. They're gonna score. How are we? Oh no! How have we escaped?
Is that the third time it's gone that side of the goal?
That's the closest they've come now, isn't it? You know they've hit the woodwork there. Oh, is it the bar?
Get a touch on it.
No, Dovin was beaten there. It was a header from was it number? Oh, it's 23. I thought it was going to be Duffy, but no, it was actually 23, which is McLean. And it comes off the bar and Coventry survive. But guys, I'm telling you, if you're watching this, it just feels like there's going to be a goal
Right, come on.
for Norwich. But here come Coventry. Can we score against the run of play and try and secure a precious away win?
Clear foul.
26. I can't do this. I can't do
It's
this.
only Norwich as well. Why are we put through these paces?
What do you mean it's only Norwich?
As
Don't
in-
disrespect them.
No,
Not Norwich
no,
fans.
as in-
No, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. They're a good team, right?
No,
It'd be a good result if we
I'm
beat
saying
them.
they're not.
No, I'm not having it.
I'm not saying they're not. It's just they're around our positions in the league all the time.
Mate, they don't tend to lose much at home. And there's 25 minutes to go. Oh, mate. Oh, here come Cov.
Oh.
Ref's not giving a free kick for Cov and Norwich win the ball back on the halfway line. Oh, mate, it feels like the 90th minute. It feels like the 90th minute and Coventry are hanging on. Oh, dear. The look is on Coventry's side right now. Someone's just said, yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
We can't sit deep,
dear.
says George.
Oh dear.
Here's a chance for Norwich.
Ah.
Godding, and Coventry clear it for
Yeah.
now. Thomas Asante. Oh, still a
No.
chance. Still a chance. Oh. God. Mate, we survive for now. I'd hate to be there. Like, and respect to the Coventry fans that are there, but mate, my nails are nearly gone. I've nearly eaten them all. I'm chewing on them as we're hanging on by a thread. Oh, mate.
Your chair's going to give way. You're on the edge of it.
Oh, honestly. Let's have a look at some more comments. People are saying about goals in the Premier League. Let's just check in on those. Yeah, there's a equaliser for Leicester at Aston Villa, 1 apiece. And there is a second goal for Brentford at Southampton. So there's your latest Premier League goals. Back to this game where Norwich come forwards again. Oh, mate. Here comes Fisher. Oh no. Borgia signs, edge of the box. Shoots. Oh, he's hit his own player.
They're going to be frustrated though.
Deal with it. We've cleared it for now.
Norwich are
oh
going to
my
be so
God.
frustrated they haven't, put one of these in the net.
Come on, Josh Eccles.
Oh!
He gives the ball away.
It's getting cagey now.
Mate, we are on the ropes, aren't we? We are on the ropes.
Maybe we need an equaliser to settle the nerves. Not settle the nerves, but calm things down and go at a second wind.
Don't know, man.
Maybe we could have done with an early equaliser.
The
we've got the
referee
rest of the game to
gives
just...
an offside against Norwich, which means Coventry get a little bit of respite.
The referee ain't been too bad today, has he?
Mate, I don't know. Leeds are now winning at Hull City. And Sheffield Wednesday are not winning anymore against Millwall. Millwall have pulled one back. 1 apiece. Their Honeyman has scored. So there's your latest from the Championship as we come up to 67 minutes. Keep your comments coming, guys. I'm going to come back to them in a second. Coventry City are going to get a throw-in inside the Norwich half, which is good. Take your time, lads.
Looks slippery.
I've never advocated for time wasting more than this. Just slow things down, lads, please.
I mean, we deserve the time waste. The amount of time.
Yeah, that's it. It's only fair, isn't it? The amount of time teams do it to us.
The whole minute the goalie took. Last game.
Yeah, the Cardiff goalie took the mick, didn't he?
Shame on you.
Here come Coventry. Thomas Asante picks out Jamie Allen. Allen decides to whack it backwards for some reason, but Liam Kitchen picks up the pieces and Coventry City will come down the left-hand side now. And
Oh, it's a bit... Calm down.
mate, my heart rate.
Bring Sims on. We're getting it up the top, aren't we? We're getting it forward. Sims can collect these balls. I hope Lampard isn't turning into a Robbins in the sense of late subs. I get you don't change your winning team, but
You've got. I think for now it's all right. It's manageable. But, oh no! Having said that, here come Norwich again. Josh Eccles dives in, and it's going to be a free kick to Norwich on the right-hand side of the box. Coventry do have subs we can still make. We've only made one. We brought on Eccles for Sheaf. I think maybe in the final 15 minutes you might change a striker for a striker, or maybe even bring on a midfielder just to soak up some pressure in the middle. But I don't know. It's getting a little bit desperate, isn't it?
Eccles with a yellow, by the way.
George says you've got to bring Sims on. And Eccles did pick up a yellow, you're right, for that free kick that he gave away there. George, he said bring Sims on. Sims needs the ball feeding to him, says Leah as well. Eccles, why have we brought him on, says Steve.
I love Ray Eccles, he's class.
I think Eccles is a consistent 7, and he worked hard. I know, I get people's point about maybe the quality is not 9 out of 10 standard, but he's a steady 7, if that makes sense. By the way, guys, we are 3 likes away from 300. Ooh. So make sure you've hit that like button. We've nearly hit 300. It's been a great stream today. Still plenty of time for twists and turns, but get involved, support us, drop a like, subscribe, keep your comments coming, and let's just see what Norwich do with this free kick. We've got 2 men stood over it as we head towards the final 20 minutes.
I think when it comes to like the odd mistake, both teams have been making, slip-ups and dodgy back passes.
Here we go. Nunes whips in the free kick. It's headed away well, and it's flicked on again by a Coventry player, Jamie Allen, as Norwich are forced back up to the halfway line. We are now 20 minutes from the full-time whistle. Well, plus stoppage time, of course. And Coventry still lead here, but this is genuinely, oh mate, it's hard to watch. I mean, I'm not trying to take away from Coventry. Have played well and defended fiercely up until this point, but it's a lot of pressure to deal with. Coventry might try and counter-attack here with Thomas Asante. He picks out Norman Bassett.
We haven't got enough men up the front.
Bassett, he can't hold on to it. Norwich win a free kick inside their own half. It's not sticking, is it? I think this is what we mean about bring Sims on. You get the ball up there and it'll stick. Oh, come on, man.
What I will say, though, for such a heavy, defensive line, you wouldn't have thought it as much, would you? We've brought them forward quite a bit, especially the first half.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of mid going on.
So the foul against Joel Latabodian now in the middle of the park. I can't do this. Here we go. Here's the change. Norman Bassett is going to come off for Ellis Sims.
We're not.
Not a bad time to make the sub. 19 minutes to go. It's just eaten up a few more seconds as well. Ellis Sims comes on. Bassett. He's played all right. He's used his pace. He's not really seen a lot of the ball, but he's worked tirelessly. That's what we know what we get from him.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have brought on Sims with Bassett, maybe earlier before Bassett tires. But now we've just...
Well, it's Thomas Asante and Sims up top now. Norwich have the ball on the halfway line. They've got still quite a bit of time to work with here. Here's a lofted ball forwards, and it goes back to Oliver Dovin. And he's doing a clever thing here. He's not picking it up just yet. Over comes Onel Hernandez, and now Dovin does pick up the ball. Mate, I just can't do this. This is really, really like nail biting. You'd think it's like an FA Cup quarter final or something.
I think that's what I mean.
It's just the fact we have beaten them, but not for years, especially at their place. Be such a precious result.
Would have been so annoying.
And do you know what as well? As I say, it's not just the 3 points, but I think it's a statement result. I've got to be honest. I didn't see Coventry playing as well as they have done so far, but there's still some time to go.
Also, clean sheet following the bounce.
No, we did. As good as we have been, we have looked a little bit nervous, and Norwich, maybe at times you could say they've just been a bit wasteful, but at the same time, Dovin has made some good saves. Here come Norwich again, down the left-hand side now.
One thing, credit I'll give Norwich, they have had the most possession throughout the game.
Well, I think that's part of both teams' game plan. Norwich happy with the ball, Coventry kind of happy to let them have it as well, but it's about what you do with it.
I suppose you get tired, don't you, if you've got possession all the time. You have to keep it moving.
Ah, dearie me.
What is our game plan other than what you just said? Like, just waiting for a mistake?
Oh, Coventry clear it.
Football makes us make noises.
Thomas Asante's going to challenge for this up the pitch. Love that work rate. Keep going, Thomas Asante.
Go on, lad.
Oh, the ref, of course, he thinks it's a foul. You can't tackle defenders. I forgot the game. There you go. Matt, I have new nails. I better not bite them, says Louise. Mate,
New nails or new
I'm going to need new nails. Right, more goals in the Premier League to keep you up to date with. Brentford are now 3-0 up at Southampton, and Manchester City are 4-1 up against West Ham.
To be fair, if you've gone and bought acrylics, you don't want to bite those nails.
Here come Norwich. They're in the box. What the heck?
Huh?
Oh, jeez. They get a corner. Corner for
I
Norwich.
have to calm the Cov fans down a little bit. We won't show you this chance.
Oh, I can't do this.
We're going to have to hold hands and watch together.
It's a Norwich corner now. They are really applying a lot of pressure.
How many set pieces is this now for Norwich? 9?
9 million. Here we go. Norwich corner. Swung in. Oh my gosh! It's gone out for a goal kick. I'm going to be sick.
Duffy got me begging me for mercy here.
Oh, jeez. He puts it wide at the back post there, Duffy. And Coventry take a sigh of relief. 15 minutes.
Hope he doesn't rain on my parade.
Oh, jeez. Leeds are cruising at Hull City now. They were losing and now they're 3-1 up. Fair play to them. A lot of draws as things stand in the Championship.
Oh, we're winning against Leeds. Oh,
They were, now they're losing. Goodness me. Right, let's go back to the live chat, by the way. How are people doing? There's 355 people in here. All watching me have a midlife crisis watching this. Sims! Oh, he doesn't get there in time. Ellis Sims was put through on goal, and the keeper comes out and collects it. Mate,
it's the first bit of work the keepers had to do this game, though, isn't it?
Mike says these two are hilarious. Oh,
What, the two up front?
I don't find this hilarious, mate. I'm absolutely, I don't know, nervous. Very nervous.
That's what I meant when I said it's only Norwich. I mean, it's like an FA Cup game. It's only halfway through the season.
Mate. Norwich go back to Angus Gunn. And they're just, you could definitely sense a lot of frustration at Carrow Road, you know. The minutes are getting away from them. Oh dear. I'm a Brighton fan. I'm worried about playing Arsenal. Let's have a look at some more comments. Ipswich fan here. Good to see you. Wow, 1-0 Coventry, says Kevin. Yeah, as things stand, on 76 minutes, it is still 1-0. Thank you, by the way, guys, for getting us past 300 likes. Keep it coming. If you've not liked, hit that like button. And if you've not subscribed, get involved. Let's see if we can get 11 more by the end of today. Subscribe if you are new round here or haven't already done so. Drop a like as well. 13.5 minutes to go, and I just can't do this. I might have to go out the room for 15 minutes and just come back and go, how did it finish?
You're looking worse than when your phone exploded and started steaming.
Oh, mate, this is more stressful.
You know what, also,
Norwich come forwards again here.
Cov aren't just... it's not just Cov's nerves that are worried, it's also Ipswich as well.
Well, we have got a few Ipswich fans that have joined us in the live chat, obviously wishing Coventry well, which is nice of them. Oh dear, long way to go though. Long way to go. Once again, if you don't know the history of this fixture, Coventry never beat Norwich. We really never do.
2009 was the last time.
13 minutes to go. If you're wondering how the second half's played out, well, it has been a lot of Norwich having the ball and trying to make things happen. They've hit the post. They've forced some good saves. Coventry have defended well when they've needed to. Had a little bit of luck as well.
They've won lots of corners as well.
And there's an offside against Borgia signs there. Free kick to Coventry inside our own half. No, mate. Rather not. Still 1-0. I can't do it. I can't. Look at that. Norwich have had 5 offsides today. The linesman, I've loved him today. He's been good.
Do you know what's not helping is we really know there's going to be a goal. There's going to
Don't
be
say that. Oh no.
But like in the first half, yes, Norwich had more shots on target, but we had less and we scored with less. It takes one. It takes Sims running up on the left. That's all it takes. It takes Sims with a one-on-one. What's he like? What's his record like with one-on-ones with keepers, Sims?
Yeah, scores 0 out of every 10.
There we go. That's what we want to see. Come on, lads. We don't make any challenges in their half.
To be honest, I think at this point it is proper backs to the wall, isn't it? It's got to be. It's been a lot like it for most of the second half. Understandable, but it's put the Coventry defence through a lot of strain. And I'll tell you what, like I say, I'm very proud of them.
You know what? We scored when Markov shirt was out.
I know we could still lose it, but I do have to say, up until this point, Coventry have defended magnificently.
I'm bringing out the shirt because we scored when I was wearing it. Come on.
Coventry clear the ball here. And it is just attack versus defence. Coventry have pretty much got every man inside their own half. We've got Thomas, Asante and Sims trying to apply that pressure to the Norwich defence as they keep recycling the ball and coming forwards. There's a clever ball forwards. Bobby Thomas better deal.
Oh my God!
He does clear it, and it goes out for a Norwich throw-in.
I don't like this.
10 minutes to go. Here they come. Oh, it's a corner for Norwich. Oh no. They've looked dangerous from corners as well. They hit the post with one. The last one just went wide as well.
Norwich fans don't look too up for it though.
No, they're losing, mate. They're probably thinking like, oh, mate, we usually beat these. What's going on?
Oh God.
There we go then. So with 10 minutes to go, it's a Norwich corner.
Jamie Allen's so small, he can't mark anyone.
Oof.
Oh dear, come on.
Please, lads. Deal with this corner. Come on. The referee's going over to the box to deal with a couple of scuffles there, which just eats up a few more seconds, I guess. Oh, mate.
We should have been rugby fans.
Okay, the referee's dealt with that. So now the Norwich corner is going to come in. Blows his whistle. It's an in-swinger. Goes to the back post. It's headed and out for another corner on the other side now.
Not the other side of the pitch either. The other side of the box.
It came off Liam Kitchen. So a corner.
There you go.
For Norwich. Oh, mate. In comes the corner. It's blocked and it'd be another corner.
This has got to be like the 13th set piece.
This is really good defending practice for the Sky Blues. Here comes another corner. It's flicked on. It hits a Cov player. It'll be another corner.
Listen,
God.
We can get them on the counter. We can shock them on the counter.
Here we go then. Norwich corner, number 4,621.
20 seconds.
It's going to be an in-swinger. It's swung in. Liam Kitchen, well done. He gets his noggin on that. And it's a free kick to Coventry. Hey.
Reply with a counter-attack. Set piece. Let's go. Sims up front.
At least we've got the ball back. It's a free kick to Coventry. It just slows the game down a little bit. Let's check in on the Premier League, where there has been an equaliser for Crystal Palace. Mateta with the goal. And Aston Villa are now leading Leicester 2-1. And Bournemouth and Everton, the deadlock's been broken. Bournemouth 1-0 up against Everton. Let's go back to the Championship, where Hull City have pulled another one back now. It's Hull 2, Leeds 3. And look at this at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Millwall 2. It's also 1-1 between Preston and Oxford. And here at Carrow Road, with 7.5 minutes to go, it's still Norwich 0, Coventry 1. It'll be a throw into Coventry inside the Norwich half. And the Norwich players are like, come on, take your throw in. And who's that? It's Van Evac going over slowly to take it. Goodness me. He goes for a long throw in. Oh, it's going to bounce through here for Thomas Asante. Oh, he's missed.
Of course he has.
What a big chance that was. Oh my God, that would have been it. That should have been it. It's good thinking from Van Evac. Thomas Asante does well initially to sort of use his body against the Norwich defender there, Duffy.
Too tight of an
And
angle.
it's a massive chance that he's put wide.
It's too tight of an angle, isn't it? Keeper's in the right
keeper
place.
did well to come out and rush him, but oh geez, that's a big chance for Thomas Asante to have killed the game really, and he's missed it. And will Coventry regret that?
I assume you can be offside from a throw-in.
No, you can't.
You can't.
No, you can't. You can't be offside from a throw-in or a goal kick. They're the rules, mate.
Oh, right.
Let's check in on people in the live chat, mate. There's 400 people in here. Oh dear.
Everyone I want to experiment and see if we can get 400 likes. Just do it. Just tap the like.
If everyone in here hits the like button at the same time, what happens? Does the stream blow up?
The stream blows up.
Hit the like button anyway. Right, sorry. Defending for Coventry to do. Norwich have a free kick on the halfway line and 6 minutes to go. This has felt like a long second half, I must admit. They're going to make a couple of substitutions here as Norwich are going to have to go for broke and really roll the dice. Norwich have to roll the dice from where they're concerned. They're currently going to get nothing from this game. Oh, this is a real good test of Coventry's character. If we win this game, if we actually win this game, that's massive. Let's see. So Norwich have made that double change. Who's come on there? Gordon.
They're passing love notes, look. We've passed a piece of paper.
Instructions being passed on there to Duffy, the captain.
Duffy fancies you.
Let's check in on... Oh, a chance. Wow, okay, a chance from nothing there. And this is what I mean. It could take absolutely nothing for Norwich to equalise. It was a lofted ball over the top. Onel Hernandez latched onto it and he puts it over. But Coventry's defence caught napping there. Thankfully, Onel Hernandez, well, he kind of put it wide, not over. Oh, mate, I can't do this. I can't actually do this. I'm getting old here. George says Thomas Asante is, well, yeah, not very good, should we say. Swear he thinks the goal is 3 miles wide. I still think he'd miss, George. Nervous, says Simon. Yeah, that sums up the mood in here. It certainly is sort of nervous energy here with less than 5 minutes of normal time to go.
I'd say 4 minutes added.
Still 1-0 to the Sky Blues. And the ball goes out here for a Coventry throw-in inside our own half. Emiliano Marcondes is down on the floor. He slowly gets up to his feet.
I want a second half goal.
Right. Milan Van Evak finally takes the throw-in. Coventry get it into the Norwich half. Sims tries to hold it up. It goes out for a Norwich throw-in now. 4 minutes to go.
Who said predicted Cov 1-0? By the way, that's a shocking prediction.
Mate, it's not over. Please don't say.
Okay, sound. I'm trying to make content here.
No, I know. I'm just, mate. I don't believe in like jinx and what have you. But like, you've just got to cover every base. Let's not say things until the full-time whistle goes. Here come Norwich with a smashed ball forwards. Kitchen, shepherd it out. He's done well. Goal kick to Coventry, and that will eat up a few more seconds.
Ooh,
Kitchen
a little tickle under the
just
arms.
decided to do his shoelaces up. And the Norwich fans in front of him are like this. They're like, sort your shoelaces out. Get Velcro.
Velcro.
Let's have a look. So Wrexham have scored. Simon says, looks like my very specific prediction was off. You said 3-1 and you told us what minute the goals would go in, didn't you? Well, as things stand, Coventry still winning though. Frank Lampard there, camera pans in on him. This, undoubtedly, is his best result if he gets it. But, like I say, we haven't got it yet. Here come Norwich again. The ball was fired forwards and Bobby Thomas deals with it. Here's Josh Eccles.
Sorry.
Josh Eccles is tackled and Norwich power forwards here with loads of bodies pouring into the box. They've gone down the right-hand side. Here they come, they're in the box. And well done, Liam Kitchen, he hammers it away. And Coventry City get it up to the halfway line.
I feel like there's more yellow shirts.
Well, they're making it look that way, aren't they?
This must be frustrating for Norwich fans, though.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go, and Norwich will come forwards again.
How much added time are you thinking?
I think there should only be one added minute. I don't know about you. It'd probably be something stupid like 6 minutes.
I'm going to say 4.
It'd be something stupid.
Predict it. What we got? How many minutes?
Well, let's just give it another minute till we do that, because there's still 2 minutes of normal time to go. Here come Norwich down the right hand side. This is dangerous. Here we go. Cross blocked. Thomas Asante.
Body on the line. Good lad.
Doesn't hold on to it, and Norwich come forwards again. This is proper attack versus defence. Here they come. Oh dear. Oh dearie me.
How many
Oh dear. Here they come. They've still got it down that left hand side. Crosses come in.
No.
Oh my God. Onel Hernandez completely misses the ball. It's still alive here for Norwich on the right hand side of the box. Cross goes in. It's headed. It's headed away. Coventry deal with it for now. Josh Eccles smashes it. It goes right in the air. Doesn't actually go anywhere.
What are you doing?
Norwich want a penalty. They're not going to get one. Shot from distance blocked. Thomas Asante. Oh, there's a shot from miles out. It goes over. Goal kick to Coventry. Oh my gosh. We can do this. That was proper panic stations. Norwich had a few shots blocked. They wanted a penalty. There was a shot from about 25, 30 yards out. It sails over. Goal kick to Coventry. How much stoppage time do you think there'll be? I'm going to say, I think realistically, there'll probably be about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd love anything less than that. I'd hate anything more than that. I think realistically, it'll be about 4 minutes. We're going to find out in a second. Dovin takes a goal kick for Coventry. Smashes it. It goes into the Norwich City half. There's a bit of head tennis. Ellis Sims tries to hold it up. He heads it back towards Eccles, though, and Norwich, oh God, no one's really got a grip of this game at the minute. The ball's in the middle of the park. Norwich now have possession. They've got it down with their defenders. Here's the moment of truth. How much stoppage time is that? I can't see. 4. Yeah, I thought so. 4 minutes. 4 minutes from a precious, precious victory now.
What was that defence all about?
Oh, mate, you just got to hope. You've got to defend for your lives. You throw your bodies on the line, but you also need that bit of luck. There's still another 2 chances at least in this game for Norwich.
Tell you what it was,
Here they come, down the right-hand side. Jake Bidwell gets it out for a throw-in to Norwich. They take the throw-in short. Here comes a cross. It's a dangerous one. It's headed away. Only as far as the edge of the box.
Oh, come on, please.
Still a chance. Shot from distance. Oh, what a goal that is. Oh, my God. Oh, no. It's 1-1.
Every time.
Oh, my God. It's a screamer. It's an absolute screamer in stoppage time.
What is this defence doing?
Oh, no, it's such a good goal. You can't do anything about that sometimes. I mean, you could say you've got to close him, I agree.
Why are we not clearing it?
But, oh, no.
Why are we giving them those opportunities? Why are we not clearing them?
It's Forson, the youngster, who just come on as well. And the game gets back underway, and there's still 2.5 minutes of stoppage time for there to be another twist. Coventry City, don't do this to me. Please don't throw it all away now. It was a great goal from Forson. Here come Norwich now, looking for a winner.
Good bloody result of the Championship if they get this.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so just to let you know, oh, hang on, still a chance here. Oh, thankfully it goes back to Dovin. So it was a chance for Norwich. It was on the edge of the box. Coventry had lots of players lined up on the box. Forson's about 25, 26 yards out. He bends it left-footed, top corner. Keeper can't do much about that. It's a crushing blow for Coventry. And now there's still 90 seconds for there to be a winner for someone, but I don't know.
It's that typical, it's going to happen.
Here come Norwich now. They certainly still could win this. Oh my God, Coventry. Can we yet win this? The ball goes forwards. Thomas Asante gives chase and it goes back to the keeper, Angus Gunn, and Norwich are going to still have another chance here to snatch this 2-1. I don't like this. I don't like this. Here come Norwich. Can they find another goal? Switched over to the left-hand side. We're into the final minute now. Just don't throw it all away. Here come Norwich, centre of the park. Over to the right-hand side. Coventry City. Don't throw it all away. Come on. Oh no, no. Oh, this has been a torturous second half, I must say. Here they come. Here they come. Just keep your shape, lads. Keep your shape. Keep your shape. Keep your shape. Oh no. Here they come. Edge of the box. Oh, here we go. Oh no! Oh, well done, Dovin. Well done, Dovin. He hangs on to it. The shot was from distance. He parried it. He gathers it now. And Norwich so nearly could have snatched this. And it might be time up now, but...
I know you said that at the start of the game you'd take a draw, but to me this is a defeat.
You can't be happy about conceding so late.
2-1 Norwich.
Do you know what? If that Norwich equaliser goes in on 65 minutes and then it finishes 1-1, you maybe think it's not a bad draw, but it just feels like 2 points dropped at this late stage. Is there any time left? Oh God, here come Norwich. Oh my God, is he on? Oh no! This is it. This is the chance to win the game. Oh no! 2-1 Norwich. They've snatched it. They've bloody snatched it in the 95th.
Is that the same player?
It's Forson again. They've snatched it. Oh my God! What am I watching? What am I watching? He's done it again. He's done it again. Oh my days.
Scenes. Mega scenes at Norwich.
Carrow Road absolutely erupts as Coventry City crumble. Mate, we've played 5 minutes. There was only 4 added. But then, oh no, jeez, what the heck, man? I can't do this anymore. This team is so fragile. What am I watching?
Flaky, aren't we?
Oh, dearie me. What? It's so poor, it's so cheap, it's so laboured, it's so hard to watch. Outside the box again. This time it takes a deflection and it's 2-1, game over Norwich. Norwich win. I can't believe it. We've conceded twice in stoppage time. Those travelling Coventry fans don't deserve this. They don't deserve this. Doug King has got blood on his hands here. He's crushing this fan base.
Yeah.
It's him. Mate, no, the players have got to take some of this. The players have to... I can't believe it. It's 2 stoppage time goals.
It's like we can't seem to adapt to...
The referee's allowing Coventry one last chance to attack, but surely there's no time for it. The referee blows up. Not literally, blows the full whistle, but
Listen.
Jeez. Oh my God. It's Coventry who've blown up. We've absolutely blown into pieces. Oh my God. It's an absolute Coventry crumble. And Frank Lampard walks onto the pitch with his head down. What am I watching? It was actually, do you know what's the most frustrating part? It was actually a pretty good Coventry performance.
I mean,
but
the defence was shaky towards the end.
We're too fragile. I can't believe we've not even drawn that. We've bloody lost it. Oh.
I feel like it was coming because we let them have too many shots on target towards the end. The defence was flaky. The defence was predictable. They worked us out. What I will say, I probably shouldn't be saying this as a Cov fan, but as a football fan, that's quite incredible scenes at Norwich. If I was a neutral, that would be an exciting watch. What you said, the young one.
We're Coventry fans.
Yeah, I know.
It's brutal. We can't be like, well, that's a good game for Norwich. Look, if you're a Norwich fan watching, fair play, but this is so hard on the Coventry fans. This season's been horrendous. It's just everything that could go wrong does go wrong, and we've conceded twice in stoppage time. Forson is the hero for Norwich. Look, his first goal is a screamer. And do you know what? When it got to 94 and it was about to be full time at 1-1, I was thinking, do you know what? That's really frustrating, but you take the draw, and it was a superb goal. We haven't even taken the draw. We've lost. And those Coventry players, I can't believe it, how fragile they are. They did defend really well, but you've got to see it through. You've got to get it over the line. I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, it actually happened. It actually happened, mate. We never beat them.
It is like there's a curse.
Mate, that is brutal. I genuinely, I feel sick. So I can't imagine what those Coventry fans feel like that have gone to that game, that have gone like 3 hours there and 3 hours back. Brutal. Right, absolutely brutal.
Pick it apart, Matt. What went wrong?
Everything.
No, what went wrong?
You're just too fragile.
We got the first goal and we didn't...
Oh, mate. I can't believe it.
We didn't answer back with a second. We were giving them too many shots on target. The defence was starting to get a bit flaky towards the end. That scramble in the box was foreshadowing this. We've got how many in the defence, by the way? 5?
It was literally everyone at the end. Right, we've got to try and do a bit of a post-match summary here because we can't. I'll just be sat here speechless for ages. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Norwich 2, Coventry 1 is the full-time result. Wow. If you've joined us now or you've missed what happened at the end there, brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Coventry City never win at Norwich. First half was an even game. We actually took the lead 1-0. Decent goal. Van Evak scores. Second half, it was backs to the wall. And we did. Do you know what? Even though I'm hurting and I'm annoyed, we did actually do really well for a long part of that. We did. We did do really well. But you've got to get it over the line. You have to. I almost was going to be accepting of the equaliser, but to then throw it away with 2 goals in stoppage time is just brutal. The first one, it's a great goal. It's a really good goal. We were so tight that they had to do something special to break us down. You can maybe say, why hasn't the defender gone out and closed him? But it's a really good goal from Forson. The second one, though, is criminal. Latibodiere, too weak. The defenders all out of place. No one closed the edge of the box. Again, it's 2 shots from outside the box. This time it took a deflection. It is bad luck, but you earn your own luck sometimes, and Norwich were definitely the better team in the second half. Don't get me wrong, we defended well, but we've thrown it away. So what can you take from it? We haven't even got a draw. Oh, jeez, brutal. Get your thoughts down below, guys. I don't really know what to say.
It literally is like fate, isn't it? Like, oh, you want to win? You're winning. Last minute. No.
It's awful. It's just so painful. Like, I can't deal with this. I can't. This season's been so... Oh, it hurts.
I think Doug King needs another bloody interview and just let the fans off.
What was it he said, by the way? 26 points by Christmas isn't good enough. It's like it'll be the middle of January by the time we next play, and we haven't even reached 30 points. Oh, jeez.
I want to hear what he's got to say for himself.
Mate, it's brutal, isn't it? It's absolutely brutal. Let's quickly. I don't know where to start. Guys, your support has been magnificent. I don't really want to plug the channel anymore because I don't feel in the mood. Just comment down below. Comment your reactions. We'll come to your comments in a second, guys. Let's just quickly run through the other scores. I'm absolutely just broken by that. Heartbroken. 2-1 Newcastle. 2-1 Villa. 1-0 Bournemouth. 1-1 at Palace. 4-1 Man City. And 5-0 Brentford. In the Championship, 1-0 Burnley, goalless at Stoke, 1-1 at Swansea, 1-0 Bristol City, 3-3 at Hull, wow. Middlesbrough, 1-1, Norwich, 2-1. I cannot believe that, by the way.
Alan was atrocious.
Preston, 1-1, Wednesday, 2-2, and 2-1 Blades. That is your lot from the Premier League Championship. Look at the minutes of those goals. 90 plus 1 and 90 plus 5. There was 4 minutes added, by the way.
Who are we blaming?
Well...
Alan?
Mate...
What caused
the first goal is a good goal. I accept it's a good goal. We've got to be quicker to closing that space.
Asante's chance.
That's another thing. Yeah, we did have chances. Few and far between in the second half. But if we'd have got a second, we'd have won that game.
It's embarrassing how he's missed that.
Thomas Asante missed the best chance of Cov in the second half. And then, yeah, their first goal, like I say, you've got to close him. And We didn't, and then the second goal is just Latibodier is so weak, and I cannot believe how bad that is. Just the fact we threw all 3 points away. I cannot believe it. Let's get your comments, guys. Come on, get your reactions down below. Please do drop a like if you want to try and cheer me up. We'll try and support this stream still. We'll be here for 10 more minutes. Subscribe, like, get your thoughts down below. Most importantly, comment. What's your thoughts? I'm absolutely devastated. Kelly with a lovely donation. Thank you so much. Says, sorry, Matt. I was watching the Wrexham match but saw that Coventry was winning. Then I saw the final score. Kelly, that's very generous. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Heartbroken. Heartbroken. 2 last-minute goals outside the box. You couldn't make it up. That's so embarrassing, says Boxing and Gaming Pro. Kyle says we were 1-0 up like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, we were. We've got nothing to show for it. Not even a draw.
But that young lad, though, who scored both goals, he must be on top of the moon.
Callan says nobody should be surprised. Those points were so needed, says Jahan. Well, I tell you what, I said I wouldn't look at the championship until the full-time whistle, so let's actually have a look at the damage that the result has done. Let's just get the table up, guys. So Coventry City are 15th on 29 points. If we'd have won, we'd have gone up, and you'd take 3 off Norwich. We wouldn't have overtaken Norwich, would we? No, we'd be 13th if we'd won. But there you go, we lost. And 6 points above the bottom 3 now. 11 points off the playoffs. So if people are going to try and work out where Coventry City are this season and what we should be playing for, 11 points off the playoffs, 6 points above the bottom 3. I was worried a couple of weeks ago that we'll just end up mid-table. There is now that concern that, look, I don't think we'll go down, but you could definitely sleepwalk into a bit of trouble, and that's what you got to be careful of. As for Norwich, look, if there is Norwich fans watching, look, fair play. You found a way. Good teams do. It's just brutal for us. Absolutely brutal. It hurts a lot, says Isaac. How good was Norwich's goal? The first one's a worldie. It's right in the top corner. Postage stamp. Second one, it's a deflection. Avoiding the drop is the best you can hope for, says Ego Chip. I think you might be right. Oh, no. Deary me. Leon says, Matt, can you address how you felt about Jamie's comments about the atmosphere at Carrow Road after Norwich scored the winner?
I was basing it as what if I were a neutral, it did look like seeing. If that happened to us, it didn't. But
do you know what it is? It's
for us to witness that. If we were to witness that for ourselves,
well, it's like two last-minute goals. It's like when we won at Wolves.
It's like that, yeah.
But mate, I can't. Do you know what? While I'm surprised because of how late both goals were, there's also that sense of should have seen it coming. Coventry, fragile. Norwich just find a way sometimes, don't they? PD says he's lost interest. Lampard out, says Matt. I'm not going to look. You guys are all entitled to your own opinions. If you want to be positive or negative, feel free. I don't want to change your opinions. My personal view, I'm not Lampard out. Ultimately, there was positives to take, but then when you lose with two late goals like that, you can't. Your brain tells you not to think that way sometimes. It's like you can't think to yourself, oh, let's take the positives. We've absolutely thrown it away at the death. It's so brutal. And it really, I'm not losing interest personally. I know someone in the comments said they are, but I can understand why they are. I can understand that some fans might be thinking, I'm not renewing a season ticket if it's like this next year. I'm not one of those, but I can understand people's frustration. It is so brutal. And once again, I really feel for the Coventry fans that went in numbers to Carrow Road. I can't believe it.
Let's get a half-season ticket.
Guys, please do keep your support coming. If you haven't subscribed yet, we are only 4 away from the next milestone, so it takes 2 seconds to subscribe. Please do help us out. If you want to try and make us feel better, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you if you have. It hasn't sunk in as a Norwich fan, says Shaney. There you go. Sophie says, may seem reactionary, but I don't want to see BTA in a Cov shirt again. Biggest waste of 2 million ever.
I agree.
I think it was a couple, wasn't he? Was he about 3 or 2.5 mil? Yeah, you're probably right there. And Sophie, if it is any consolation, you did predict Norwich 2-1. I was thinking when they equalised, Soph, oh, well, Sophie won't get a 2-1 prediction right. I still think the draw's not the worst result, even though we conceded late. But the fact we've actually lost it, that's the goal that's really tipped it for me. The first goal, as I say, as much as it hurt, I tolerated that with the fact it was a good goal and it wasn't right at the death. But the second one is into the 5th minute of stoppage time. There was only 4 added. I understand that the ref plays a bit more because there was the first goal. Latibodia, so weak. The defence, so slow at closing these players down. And I've had enough of that. I can't. It genuinely feels like a task, doesn't it? You know, when you go to the football, and by the way, I'm not being reactionary and saying I don't want to support Coventry. I do. I always want to support my local team, the team I've grew up with, that I've had great times with. But this season, it's not really been exciting heading up to the football. You kind of feel like, yeah, off we go, and it's kind of like a bit of a chore. Do you know what I mean? It's so brutal today. It was the fact that we thought we'd get something. Do you know, if we'd conceded 2 in the first half, then pulled 1 back and lost 2-1, you kind of go, all right. But to have almost been offered the 3 points and then snatched away from you, horrible, absolutely horrible. Let's have a look. I'm fuming with the second goal as well, Matt. You're not the only one. Kelly says, one more just to maybe see Burgee smile. I know it's a tough loss.
Oh, thanks.
I'm bummed for all you guys. Kelly, that's so kind. You don't have to do that. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kelly.
It's mine, that is. She said to make me smile.
Did Wrexham actually win in the end, by the way, Kelly? I think someone said they were 1-0 up, and I know you were interested in that result. So, they did 1-0. There you go. Thank you once again, Kelly.
Bless you.
Very, very generous. You are a legend.
Loyal fan of this channel.
I'm pissed off at how Cov conceded that second goal so late, says Jacob. Yeah, us too. Unlucky, that's football, says Sleepy Board Games. Last minute, yeah. Coventry can't seem to get a run going and be consistent. Great vlog, Matt, says Sleepy though. Cheers, mate. As a West Brom fan, the BTA meltdown is brilliant. We warned you he was terrible, but you were happy with the signing. Well, yeah, you told us so, I guess. BTA is pants, someone said. Yeah, there's a lot of criticism here for BTA. He is certainly partially responsible because he had a great chance to make it 2-0. And I'm honestly, I could say with a lot of confidence, we go 2-0 up, we win that game. But we didn't, and we were made to pay. Norwich were never out of the game, were they? They were always in it. They always did look like scoring, but they've done it right at the death. That's the most frustrating thing.
We CBA with BTA.
Yeah.
I yet again echoing what Sophie said, and it's probably one of the most poignant statements of this season for us. No fan should go to watch their local club. What did she say?
Not looking forward to it.
Not looking
dreading
forward,
it.
Dread. No fan should dread going to watch their team play. That has been the statement of our season. I want to see Doug King crying. No, I want to see him.
But you want to see Doug King cry? What do you mean?
I want to see that him accept that he's. I want him to feel the pain that we feel. That's what I mean. I want him to see.
I tell you what. I would love to say to Doug King, is this a top 6 deck? Is this a top 6 deck of players that can't seem to even get a draw over the line? We've snatched a defeat from the jaws of victory. Terrible. Terrible. Like I said this before, Lampard gets time. He gets time for me. It's not like he came on the pitch and he conceded those goals. If anything, if we'd have closed that out, we'd have been saying, brilliant tactics from Lampard today. Everyone was unsure about this starting 11, but he got it right. And he did kind of get the game plan right to an extent. We were really close. but some of the decision making on the pitch and the reality that this isn't a top 6 deck of players is hitting us hard. We're 11 points off the playoffs and only 6 points above that bottom 3. 2025 is going to be a challenging year. Let's get a few more comments in, guys. I would like to try and get some positivity, but I can understand why there is a lot of negativity. Actually, Matt, I believe you when I watched your predictions. You and Sophie predicted 2-1 to Norwich. Joe, I predicted 2-0, so I didn't actually get it right, but Sophie said 2-1, so she did, to be fair. Pompey says 4 jokers in the team. He will never feel the pain we feel because he's minted. He don't care. Someone said, I think he's talking about Doug King there. Season mission is survival and a clean out in the summer. Give Lampard his own players. If anything, now we're in January. If you're Lampard, you go to Doug King with this result and this performance and you go, I need more than this. I need experienced players that can see it out. Like I say, don't get me wrong. There is good players in there, but they need something around them. They need experience with them to see a game out. And we need... I don't know what to say. I mean, we are missing Hadji Wright and Mason Clark, and we kind of need a finisher that's going to take those chances
that difference
we needed. But it almost feels like we need a player in every position. Let's try and scrape a few positives. I think Dovin was all right today. Couldn't have done much about either goal. I kind of feel sorry for him. And most of all, I feel sorry for the fans. I absolutely salute those fans. They're my man of the match. They're getting man of the match for me, those fans that went there in their numbers. And I wish them a safe journey home. Absolutely heartbreaking.
I rated Ridoni today. He played class.
Yeah. PD, just ended my dry January.
Comment of the stream, that.
Felix says, stop talking about the playoffs. We're in a relegation battle, yeah. Well, I'm just showing you the reality. When I say we're 11 points off the playoffs, it's just a matter of fact. I also say we're 6 points above the bottom 3. It's scary, isn't it? GHGM, I feel like you will finish 16th. Well, you might be right. You were right about the score in the end. You did say 2-1 Norwich. Ah, dear. Thank you once again for your support, guys. Just a few more minutes to go. If we could get 3 people that have not subscribed yet to hit the subscribe button, that would be absolutely fantastic. So please do subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't already dropped a like as well, we're 4 likes from 400, so that would be a good way to end today's stream. An absolutely heartbreaking stream. We'll be here for a few more minutes, so drop a like, subscribe, and any more comments or questions, get them in. Cov fans, we're really loud all game. Best of luck for the season, says Anthony. Appreciate that. And yeah, it doesn't surprise me the Coventry fans being loud. Maybe appoint Delia Smith as the new owner. Maybe. I don't see Doug King going on the pitch and saying, where are you? Where are the players?
Where is he? Where's his head?
Yeah. Right. Any more comments? Any more for any more? You don't see player managers anymore, says Ego Chip. We could do with it, couldn't we? Get Frank Lampard on the pitch. He could help see the game out. I've got messages off Sophie, Mum, George.
Was that a thing?
A lot of frustration. A lot of frustration today. I can't believe we haven't even got a draw out of this. We've actually lost it.
What I would say,
I can't believe
if Robbins was in charge and it was that, 1-0 up in the first half.
It isn't.
Would that made a difference?
I don't know, mate. I really don't know. It's a guessing game. The one thing we can say is it's not just a Robbins thing. It's just a Coventry thing at this point. Robbins, yeah, look, people are going to blame him for some of the players he's brought in. Has he made us weaker over the summer? Possibly. The fact of the matter is he's struggled with these players. Frank Lampard is trying to get the best out of these players as well. And it's hard work. It's hard work. There's certain decent signs, but I can't believe we've come away with nothing, having been in front going into stoppage time. I can't believe it. Any more comments? NCFC forever. There you go. Come on, Norwich, he says. Are you still backing Lampard? Yep, I am. And look, there might be some people on the outside, the media in particular, that are going to be like, Frank Lampard's Coventry blow up in the last minute. Okay, yeah, cool. If you want to put pressure on him for no reason, go for it. If it gets you clicks and likes on your social media pages or whatever, do that. But the reality is, we're Coventry fans. We're going to give him time. We're going to give him January. Let's hope it comes right. But this is so frustrating. So frustrating. Right, look, Final thoughts, Burgie, because we're going to wrap it up in a second. Like I say, guys, please be sure to like and subscribe. We're 1 like away from 400 and 1 subscriber away from the next milestone. So do subscribe, do like. Any final comments?
Take your chances, be more clinical on attack and in defence. Clear up your defensive line, especially towards the end. Don't get too relaxed, don't get too comfortable, don't settle until you get to a 2-goal cushion. Alan making a crucial mistake which could have led to 3 goals. It's the same predictable play. I think teams just know what we're going to do. Even with 5 men at the back, still couldn't defend, and the rest of the team at the back couldn't defend. I don't blame Dovin for this one. Something needs to change. Doug King, sort it out, pal. What's going on?
Well, yeah, there's going to be very strong words said from the Coventry fans over the next couple of days. Coventry are next back in action against Sheffield Wednesday in the Cup next week. We have got Bristol City at home in the league in 2 weeks' time, and then Blackburn, and then Watford. Tricky games against playoff teams, so yeah, it's going to be difficult. Let's get your final comments, guys, because that is nearly it from us. Thank you, by the way, so much. As much as it's frustrating for us, your support has been fantastic. Thank you to those that donated and became members. Final few comments. Matthew says, apparently Burnley and Coventry want to both sign... is it Kai Wagner, the left back from Germany? Yeah, well, if he's got the choice, mate, he's going to choose Burnley, isn't he? Nathaniel says there is only so much one can do with young League One players. Yeah, maybe. Felix says we need Lampard to get some rings from Chelsea. Yeah, we need his connections, don't we? What else we got? Your fans should go after Doug hard. You fired. Oops, I missed something there. Oh, we got a new Patreon. Was that Kelly who's just become a patron? That's very nice of her. Just had a notification there. Kelly that's donated today.
Kelly.
California Kelly, yeah. Robbins caused the squad. Sorry, hang on. You fired Robbins because the squad was not good enough. Now this, yeah. Any more comments? Coventry will probably get good wins against the leading teams. They always do. George says, hey man, Norwich fan. Exactly the thing happened to us against Cardiff earlier in the season, so I feel for you. Best of luck. Mate, we always lose to you guys. I'm kind of used to it at this point. But yeah,
I mean, don't let that take away, I got told off last time I said some of these.
Let's go on.
Don't let the fact that we always lose to you, don't let that take away the fact that you played well towards the end.
Look,
and that your goal scorer, he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Yeah, he's a cracking player, that guy. Popped up with 2 goals at the end. Was it Forson? First goal, really good. And like I say, he only came on with a few minutes to go. Never thought he'd make that impact. We'll finish with Coventry, but the final thing I'll say on Norwich is well done for the persistence. I thought even if you'd have drawn or lost it, the way you played in the second half, you were causing us serious problems, but you went on to win it. So incredible character from you. Always a good championship team, Norwich. And look, they've still got Josh Sargent to come back. Wouldn't be surprised if they're around the playoffs at the end of the season. As for Coventry, we need Hadji Wright. We need Mason Clark. We need experience in the January transfer window. We are back for the FA Cup game against Sheffield Wednesday next week, which I'll probably go to. So look out for a vlog for that. I've still got content coming out over the next couple of days, but that's actually really given me a sinking feeling, I've got to be honest. I was probably going to do a video tonight, but I'm not sure now. Coventry have ruined my night. Guys, final comments, because we're going to go now. Thank you, by the way, to everyone. Nathaniel, Gemma, Mike, George, Simon, everyone that's tuned in tonight.
Kelly.
I think that is going to be it from me. I'm just going to leave my link for my Instagram down below. Feel free to check that out as I'm signing off now. Thank you, one and all. Again, absolutely heartbreaking at Carrow Road. It's finished here. Norwich 2, Coventry 1. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace out.
Bye.